Hey everybody, welcome to the Unity Gaming Podcast, episode 101. It is February 27th, 2014.
Oh, man, no.
Oh,
We went back in time.
Went back in time.
It's all about time.
It's all about time. And I'm Somppi.
I'm Riccio.
I'm Dan. No, Kumar.
I'm Kumar.
Yeah, Kumar.
Oh, there's Kumar.
Oh, I forgot he had that thing that he cut off his, and then it turned into Mickey Mouse. That's Mickey Mouse, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Minnie Mouse.
What?
Whatever. Mickey Mouse. Perfect.
If you are watching the video one on the top right of the screen, it's really awkward. I'm behind Riccio's head. That is right there or above my hand. That is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare that Dan is currently playing.
On the Xbox One version.
On the Xbox Zone.
Yeah.
Xbone.
This.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Xbox.
Stop listening. Stop listening.
Xbox turn off, yes.
No.
Stop.
That's one of the great things about the Xbox
Don't.
Stop listening.
is that it normally tends to do weird things like Xbox.
You know what's the hardest thing
Oh,
about?
you turned it off, didn't you?
No. You know what's the hardest thing to do while streaming an Xbox One game is to never talk about the console, because when you talk about it, when you're talking about any features, you normally say the word Xbox in front of it, and then it just starts fucking doing crazy things, and you never want any of that. Like, for example, when someone is like, "Oh, what do you think about the Xbox One?" Oh, and you like say anything, and it thinks you say one guide, and it's just fucking terrible.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's got like it seems like it has really weird commands.
Yeah. For example, like the Xbox One guide. No, it's not gonna do it. Just look how much stuff it opens
Xbox.
if we let's say we try to do it. Xbox One guide. Fuck it. It doesn't want
Xbox One.
when I want it to work. It doesn't work.
Xbox.
It's stupid. That's stupid. Anyways,
Did you
what do
turn off the?
No, I didn't. What have you guys been playing this week?
Well,
I'm keeping it off with my sheer force of will.
we're gonna start with Kumar, because you know he's
Kumar, what have you played?
Good stuff,
Kumar's
Kumar.
dead. No, what have you been playing, Devin?
Oh, okay. Well, I was gone for a week, so I didn't really get to play much on my trip. But I did actually play the first 2.5 hours of Tomb Raider, which is really good.
Ooh.
Did you get it for PS4?
No, I have it on my
PC?
PC.
Ah.
Have you never played it before?
No, hadn't touched it. Just was hanging out there. It looks really good. I'm running it on high on my gaming laptop.
You pretty
And-
much have everything except for Tress FX on, I'm guessing?
Pretty, yeah.
Yeah, because you turn on Tress FX, you're like, I don't know what the PowerPoint what? PowerPoint?
Yeah, like just like slide.
It's really weird.
Yeah, so I've got that turned off, but I'm running on a high on my laptop and running on ultra, and the
Okay.
difference between high and ultra is honestly pretty minimal.
Yeah.
Like everything looks a little bit smoother, which is not really much more possible than high. Like there's not a huge difference between the two of them.
Did I tell you whenever the Titanfall beta was out and I tried it on PC and I tried going from low to high and it looked the same pretty much?
Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, well, it looked better, but pulling it on low, I still enjoyed it for some reason because I don't know what was wrong with my drivers or what the hell was going on.
Low, the inside of the Titan looks great.
Oh yeah, you get in there like, oh, this looks like a couch. What the fuck? Like those old weird kind of like designy odd couches, but yeah.
So let's
Like
skip
a
ahead.
plaid couch.
Let's skip ahead to that because I didn't get to play any of the Titanfall beta because I was like on a plane
well, hold on. Before, how far did you enter in Tomb Raider?
about 2 hours in.
About 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, so I
That's
didn't.
probably about what you played of Definitive, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't really get a huge amount in,
Burning buildings.
but I definitely got a little bit. I got a taste of it, and it's definitely something I want to pick up again and play and explore because that story seems like it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I played the old school Tomb Raiders back in the day, so I'd be totally okay with redoing this and seeing like because it's
Plus, you played the Uncharted and stuff, so you can
Yeah.
just hop right in and enjoy the crap out of it.
yeah, it looks the environment looks really nice. The fire looks good too. A little bit off on some things, like that whole first part of the game where you've got like the first puzzle you have to get out of.
Okay.
It's like things floating in the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
yeah,
remember you have to burn
Light
Yeah,
something on
you have to
fire
light something.
and then
Okay, I guess the game glitched out for me because I definitely shoved like the torch underwater and it's supposed to just kind of like go out and then you have to relight it again. Just lit the water on fire and just like spread
Oh,
across.
God,
And I
what?
was like, oh, I don't understand what's happening
This wasn't
here.
supposed to happen.
Yeah, water should not be burning. So I really enjoyed it actually. Was Probably didn't enjoy it as much as I could have, but it was pretty decent.
Sorry, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is a fantastic game, you guys. I just want to say that. We're going to talk about it later, but I have orange hands on my sunflower.
How do I equip this stuff?
When you go to character, you can do it. Anyway,
quit.
Yeah. But
yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I kind of went at it under recommendation of Dan after he played through it on the PS4. Yeah. So I decided that it was
I didn't
something.
quite finish it on the PS4. I got right near the end and then went.
Yeah, that game
right now.
That game doesn't have a strong ending, I find. Like
it has one cool thing in the ending, but other than that, it's like, yeah, why? This is just combat, cool thing, end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so okay. I was gonna ask you something else that you've played this week. If you're done with Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I'm done with Tomb Raider.
You play a shit ton of threes still on the iPhone?
Yes, I have played
fucking
retarded amount of threes.
I swear that every day I see you in class or like waiting somewhere or like sitting on my couch minutes ago, you're just playing threes. Like I figure you were like texting or something. It's like, nope, playing threes.
Okay, so
doing business meeting, nope, playing threes.
Like, okay, I know it's really fucking dumb, but that game I feel like just increases my hand-eye coordination and my planning skills. Because
we are talking about a game with cards with numbers on them. That you slide.
Okay, so it's really fucking dumb because it's just a matching game, but it's hard. It's just a fucking hard game if you don't like understand the patterns of it. Like there's a little bit of a random element because it does kind of eject. Like you don't know the exact card that's coming out after.
Yeah,
some of them you do, like the red and blue for 1 and 2.
They just patched it actually.
Oh yeah.
So that when it's showing the next thing, if it's just white, it'll be a 3. But if it's a bigger one than a 3 that's coming in, it is a greater than. So
oh, cool. That's good.
Oh.
Yeah, because sometimes I do it and it'd be like,
just
like a 12.
Okay.
What the fuck? Yeah, it was weird. So.
Yeah, so there's always that kind of like gamble whenever you've got like you're down to the wire and you've got like one spot you're moving over and it's like, I hope this is a 3, not a 6. And,
yeah.
You know, it moves and you're like, fucking piece of shit.
I love when you get to those points where, and for those who don't know what threes is, it's a $3 game on an iPhone. I think it's on Android, is it? I'm guessing?
It's coming to Android, I believe.
And it's just a game where you have a grid of like 4x4 or 5x5 or something, and you just kind of slide numbers around and you can only put like multiples on top of each other. Not multiples, but like a 3 can only go on top of a 3, a 6 can only go on top of a 6, a 12.
We talked about it on.
Yeah, but just in case anybody doesn't know. But, yeah, I like whenever you have like your boards filled up with things and then you happen to be like, oh shit, like there's nothing else you could do and you can the slides that you're capable of doing like overlap like 4 or 5 of them and you clear like half of it and you're like, oh fuck yes. Just like, I don't know, those perfect moments when you're kind of.
So the thing that I find to be really dumb and really amazing in this game
what's up
is when because they all have little personalities for all the tiles.
Yeah.
And so when you try and get that like new personality, like I'm trying to get there's 92, then it's 184, then it's 368, I believe. Sure. So I'm at 368. That's
the one you need to get or the one you have?
No, I have that one.
Jesus.
And I'm trying to get double like that again.
368.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And so I ended up getting 2 368s on the same tile section, but I couldn't actually get them to line up. So there's always this like moment of kind of like joy when you get something that you think was totally fucked, and it lines up, or there's like this moment of like 3, like you do it, and then like 3 moves later, you're like, oh fucking shit! Like if I hadn't have done that in the other way, I would have gotten it, and I would have been good. But you know, of course, you don't, and you always end up fucking up, and it's kind of infuriating. But I don't know. It's
then you play again.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I can't seem to like put it down, and I really enjoy it because it's like. I think about what my next move is, whereas most games I'm like, all right, I'm just fucking do whatever I feel like. So it's, I don't know.
I'm really glad that a $2 game when you bought it is bringing you so much joy.
I've probably clocked like 20 hours into this game.
Is there a way to check via Game Center how many hours? I don't think so. I think it's just
unless the game is specifically counting it. I don't think so.
Oh well.
Because there are games that are like, you played this many. That's like the leaderboard is the time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway.
I am super addicted to it, and it's absolutely amazing. And anybody who you know hasn't played it should definitely check it out.
Awesome. I also highly recommend threes on any handheld device. It is also pretty fantastic.
I'd like it on the Vita, to be honest with you. I feel like that would be a
That's
nice...
just because you play everything.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. But
It could be on anything. It should actually be on an Xbox One with the hand gesture. You feel really weird about everything.
Netflix, opening Netflix. I didn't even say anything. Like,
Actually, to be honest, with the Kinect, you just kind of be like, or downwards, ooh, or you slap things. I slapped it twice when I was trying to not slap it a second time. Anyway.
way to go.
Yeah.
So, listening to the Giant Bomb cast and hearing them talk about threes, I've kind of reached this point where it's more dumb luck that I'm getting the higher ones than like skill. So I'm starting to run around the same point value all the time. So one thing that they were talking about was purposely trying to get low scores.
Oh, yeah?
Which is really fucking hard to do. And it's not as easy as just being like, oh, I'm just not going to match up anything. Because you have to fill the board before the game cuts out. So it can actually be really, really hard to get really low scores. And the lowest I've gotten was like 111.
Oh, God.
So it was like, and that took me probably a good 20, 30 minutes to get. It's not like just I'll fill it up really quickly. Like, you have to actually actively think about how to move these around without collecting them together.
Oh, God. That sounds really crazy.
It kind of adds this weird element to the game that definitely is not intentional, but it's pretty fucking cool when you do it.
Okay, cool. That's a different way to play it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fascinating where you have to.
There's no leaderboard for that, is there?
Yeah, there's a leaderboard
for lowest score.
Not for lower scores, only higher score.
Oh,
But I can the neat thing is you can pull up challenges. Dan's personal record is 10,431, or is that a lie, Dan?
That's not my best.
Then
10,000.
Actually, well, you know what? It could have been my brother or my dad playing, right? Because they use my.
Okay.
Oh, so last time I saw your score was 3,000 something.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's what it is.
Okay.
So
10,000. I was like, damn, what the fuck? I thought I beat you, but okay.
No, you did beat me. But
Okay.
I guess not my dad.
So there's all these challenges that you can do to kind of beat your friends that add another layer of complexity,
Cool.
high score, current high card, number of threes on the board, number of sixes on the board. You can kind of try and do that to beat them, and it'll always tally it up. I think it's per game, to be honest with you. I don't think it's actually the overall stats on it. It's only what you've got during the game. So if you beat someone, it kind of ranks you a little bit higher on it. So
Okay.
they're weird challenges. They're not
I've actually never messed with the challenge thing. I know challenges are in multiple iPhone games, but I have no idea what the
sending a
fuck.
challenge to your friends, isn't
But
it?
I don't know
Yeah.
how it works though.
Essentially.
I'm guessing.
You
Yeah.
you send them a challenge and they get a little game center thing
But they get one
hey.
try at whatever it is. I'm guessing, or
Yeah, something like that.
No,
Okay.
it's just hey, in this time, it's hey.
oh,
Go.
so it's the Battlefield 4 mission.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Essentially.
Cool. Okay. Cool. That makes
Actually,
sense.
that brings me to another point. I've played a fuckload of Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Every single day, I
Remote
play
play on your Vita?
2 or 3 hours.
Oh,
No,
God.
Battlefield 4 on the Vita is the shittiest experience ever.
Because it's so hard to aim properly.
You can't fucking aim. There's no decency at all on the Vita. But that game runs really fucking smooth on that console.
Yeah, and they keep patching it so it runs a little not better, but it seems to be crashing less. The frame rate seems to be a little bit more stable. A lot of stuff seems to just not be rubber bandy and crazy anymore. Well, it still does it, but it's a lot less.
But so I had a match today that I was really stoked about. I was playing on the new
Second
DSL,
the second DSL of the new internet.
I haven't downloaded that yet.
It's 4.3 gigs.
Yep.
And it's fucking sweet. It's essentially all these older maps from Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
But it's all updated with newer graphics and everything like that.
I can't wait to I haven't played the new DLC yet, but I can't wait to try Operation Metro again, because that map was always such a clusterfuck on Battlefield 3 that I can't wait to see how crazy it is on 4.
It's insane. I'm trying to think of the one. It's got the aircraft carrier on one side and then the shore on the other. I can't think of the name of the map now.
From the original game?
Yeah, from Battlefield 3.
From Battlefield 3? Oh, I'm not sure. Wake Island?
I am not sure which one it is, but
Wake Island is from the old ones, I think.
I played that one today.
Haven't they made Wake Island in every single Battlefield?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It might
maybe
be
it's
that.
Wake Island.
But I played that today,
Okay.
and the dogfights in that game, when you have two competently people, you have a wingmate who's competent as well and can fly.
Okay.
We were doing strafing runs over the conquest points.
Oh God.
But it would just be we drive in really, really slow, because if you pull back on the left stick, you kind of slow down
a little bit.
and we just drive through really slow and just like machine gun over it. And it was just absolutely insane. Like we ended up with, I think I went like 14-4 because I spent the whole time in the jet.
Oh my god!
But it's just clearing strafe points, and like we actually had guys on like their PS4s with mics in talking about it in the group.
That's kind of awesome.
So it was me and my partner like just strafe running these conquest points while they were rolling up in helicopters and touching down. So we had these amazing like pilots. And so what would happen is like the helicopter, the one that can like have multiple people and like the machine guns, would come around after a strafe run and circle the conquest point till we came through again.
Oh god!
And then they would land, capture it, and go up, and we'd pick another point.
Oh, Ripley says Karg Island. Is that the one?
Yeah, I believe that one's it. So it was absolutely amazing having this like wicked sweet, team going on where our other team was kind of like keeping them at bay, and there was a lot of vehicles getting involved in that. Like it was absolutely phenomenal. It was super sick. Like it was one of those. It was one of those ones where
it's Karg Island.
Yeah,
sweet. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I remember that map now.
It's one of those games that's like 1 in a million. Like you get that like super perfect group of people together that are all communicating, and we just ended up like winning the game within like 30 minutes. Oh my god! And we just had full air superiority because as soon as somebody marked it, it was just like immediately both of us would like bank to the like right or left because you call it out and be like, all right, bank left. We both bank and just like roll around. It was insane.
Oh my god!
It was so great.
Freaking Battlefield 4. When you get like a good team of people, it's freaking ridiculous. I don't think we have we ever played as a full group yet? I know like Dan was me, you, and Kumar,
played with you guys as a full group as a commander.
Yeah, as a commander, I would say, but we've never actually all hopped in and played together yet. I think
that game keeps sucking me back in because it's something that I can drop and pick back up again. Like it's really nice, and the PS4 loads decently quick enough that it's not like I'm waiting.
Yeah, you can hop in and
hopping in. Though I have been having issues with the quick matches where it'll eject me out and like, so I'll go to do like say
in
I'll
the
pick,
middle of the match. Or?
Like no, like I'll say like I'll pick team deathmatch.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, all right, found a server, and then it does that black screen with the like ticking bar, and it's like disconnected. I'm like, okay,
lame.
Click it again, disconnected, and then I have to close the Battlefield app and reopen it. But I found I can just go through the server browser and just like pick team deathmatch and like pick my specific maps and go that way, and it works like perfect. And I've just got it set up so like anything with 3 or 4 slots available
just hop into it.
Yeah, it's just like a auto hop in.
Cool.
And they've been pretty good. A lot of the second assault maps are the old ones, but it's really neat because it's always random chunks for team deathmatch.
Okay.
So some of them you might be at like the beginning of the like the metro level. You might be at the beginning of it where you've got the bombing section there. That's open. Or you can be in the back half where it's all the buildings. Mm-hmm. And the destructible physics in it, like they've really amped it up a little bit, so it's definitely worth it. Like if you can get that DLC, it's great. I absolutely love it.
I think as a separate thing, it's still $15 unless you have like premium. It's just free. But I think all the DLCs are $15.
Okay,
sure.
But if you play Battlefield at any regularity, like the premium, you get all of the DMRs unlocked. You get all the pistols.
I think they also have a grenade one that you can now get.
They did grenades and shotguns.
Grenades and shotguns?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to download those.
It kind of sucks. Those are like quick unlocks, which I kind of don't want to do. But on the other hand, it makes it so you don't have to worry about those.
Well,
in the end, but
the thing with the quick unlocks is it doesn't unlock everything. It's just like you get the gun. No scopes. No handles. No nothing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And so I'm using this new DMR that's like one of the top tier ones. But I can't hit shit because there's no scope on it. Oh. So I'm like, there's some dude who's spotted down there, and I'm using iron sights to try and snipe this dude.
Oh my god!
So it's just like, did I hit him? No. All right, shoot again. Did I hit him? No. All right. And so I'm just trying to like rack enough kills up that I can get like an ACOG or something.
Oh my god!
And then just fucking start racking face. But it's always not going to be the same. It's always not going to be perfect on it. The other thing that's really cool is, you know, the shotgun that you get with the red, like it's one of those like pickup guns.
Oh, the ones that ran on the map?
Yeah, just ran like there's a 50 cal. There's
yeah. Or the rocket launcher or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that shotgun has night vision.
What?
So when you pull it up to like you scope, like
That's
I've never
so
scoped
jarring.
it, and it just like shoots you into like night vision, which is great because that.
But are you like?
It's not blinded. Like it just like kind of goes thermal. Like it's like thermal imaging. Actually, I guess it's
I
thermal.
can never understand when people do that in either Call of Duty or Battlefield, like the ones who use like thermal or IR vision. I can never, like, it's so jarring to bring that up and be like, oh fuck,
no,
right.
okay,
like,
so I had
Unless you're a sniper and you're in that all the time.
I had an amazing
guess so.
picking out guys.
I had an amazing experience with this gun today. So that gun shoots explosive shotgun rounds, which almost lob like a grenade launcher.
oh man.
So if they're not like right up close, you can actually just like shoot up and kind of like arc it and hit people. So on that same pass one, there's a storm that blows in, and it's like kind of like a sandstorm.
Oh, cool.
And so it's just like, I think I was playing Domination, and so it's just like visibility is kind of shit. But when you use this scope, it's all IR or night vision or whatever it is.
So you can see everybody?
So you can fucking see everyone.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm just like, and it's a decently like powerful scope. So I'm just like picking people across this river channel and just like shooting the thing, and you can see the bullet like arc. So it's like, all right, I'm a little low, and just like you'd shoot up a little higher and just arc people with this shotgun. So I'm just sniping people off a roof with this explosive shotgun.
I'm also laughing because Kumar's in the chat and he says, "Quick word of advice: don't ever plan an assault with Somppi. Apparently, you're untrustworthy when it comes to." Some reason I imagine he's talking about explosives and not letting you handle them. For like,
Yeah, probably
breaching.
not.
Kumar is untrustworthy.
Yeah, so Gulf of Oma is the is the sand
Gulf of Oman.
yeah, it's the sandswept one.
Yeah.
And that thing's
Thank
great.
God we have a Battlefield expert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woo!
fucking great.
Go Ripley.
And because that map will, if you shoot a wall with that shotgun, it'll blow out the whole wall. So you can take down the buildings.
Sorry, the Xbox One just said, "Hi Daniel, who are you?" and it asked them to sign in. So fucking dumb.
It's honestly
Sorry.
amazing.
Yeah, I really want to play Second Assault stuff. I don't know why I haven't played Battlefield 4. Like, the player appreciation month is almost over. Like, we're the 27th, so I think this tomorrow and that's it. Or probably the weekend might
I've
have.
not played a single day.
Oh, really?
I think they've taken the
That stuff down?
battle packs out because I play every single day this week, and I haven't gotten.
Okay,
like,
maybe it's done.
I just got the calendar battle packs.
But
February 1st to. We'll stop it.
yeah, well, it was a month, kind of. But
It's not quite 30 days.
no,
No,
the
get 20.
The first 2 weeks I played every day, and then I just kind of stopped. And it was like one of those like, oh, I'll stop for today, and then I never started.
Player
it back up.
appreciation
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, Battlefield 4 is pretty sweet. I want to go back to it, especially now since I last played. There was that DLC that dropped in like a 2 gig patch or something. So I don't know what's changed, like balance wise or whatever. But I definitely want to play more of that. You play anything else, Devin?
A little bit of Don't Starve, but nothing really substantial.
Okay.
I've actually been playing back into League of Legends. To be honest with you, you've been playing with me.
Yeah, you pulled me into that. I actually
It's a dirty, dirty, horrible world, eh?
I hate it because I hate the game, but then like playing it, it's kind of fun with you guys. But it's almost like
You're riding that high. It's
No.
always that win high. Like if you lose,
But the thing is,
you're
not the win-
fucking pissed and angry and
not even for me. To me, it's not even. To me, it's not League of Legends that I like. To me, it could be any game that you have like. We do 3-on-3s. And it's a game where anytime that there's 3 people versus 3 people, like the limit of the 2 teams, if you fill it, like when we play Counter-Strike and it's us 5, when it's us 5 playing versus 5 people, I fucking love games like that. When it's us doing like StarCraft, when it's like a 2-on-2, I love doing stuff like that. Not 3-on-3, fuck that shit. But like if even back in the day when I used to play stuff like Rainbow Six or like weird shit, when it's like a group of friends all like filling all the slots in a team and it's all of you guys communicating amazingly to do something, I love games like that. So like when I play League, sure, League is fun and stuff, and you guys like we all get really into it. Like the people we play, you I guess sometimes go into it, but the guy we play with like gets really into it and like yells shit and does like really dumb stuff.
like,
But it's not even that part that I like. I just like having 3 dudes like on Skype and just like yelling stuff out and be like, oh, you go do that. Oh, you run away. No, okay, I got you. I'm coming in. Like just the communication is what I'm addicted to when I play online like competitive stuff.
and it's always funny because the guy we play with always
God.
just fucking screams into his mic,
He's like, yeah,
and like I've played Counter-Strike with him as well, and he screams into his mic in Counter-Strike.
yeah.
But like he'll always he's always on Skype and he's always really super into it.
Yeah.
And then he'll be calling you out for like dying or something, and then he'll die and he'll be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I just want to point out something really quick. Ripley just mentioned something that I forgot to actually write down for the newsletter. He said Naval Strike, which is the next expansion for Battlefield 4, is coming out in March.
Oh, sick.
That thing is bringing back a game mode. A game mode called Titan.
Just a second, I need to be... I'm just going to go check my phone. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. They're bringing back a game type called Titan. Well, they're trying to emulate a game type called Titan, which was in Battlefield 2142, which I fucking loved. I love that game. It's going to be different. They haven't explained exactly how it's going to work. In 2142, the way Titan worked was that, imagine Battlefield, which is whatever, 2 teams, let's say 32 on 32 or something, like 6-4 player. And there's the command points that they normally have in, help me out here, Dan. Conquest, thank you. So there'd be like 3. Let's say there's 3 points. There's 3 points, just like normal Conquest. But each team has a flying spaceship thing that is in low orbit or whatever you want to call it. It's hovering above the map. Whoever's the commander can actually move the ship around to be tactical about it. It does have turrets on it, which kind of shoot down a little bit and do like little strikes. But each one of those ships had shields, whatever shields, not like metal shields, but energy shields, let's say. And you'd capture the 3 conquest points. Let's say you capture one of them, and every minute and a half, I think, it would shoot a missile up and it would hit the shields until the shields were down. Once the shields were down, your team would try to grab like helicopters and stuff and get picked up, and then like you'd fly over it to just drop people off to put spawn points. And then you'd be spawning on their enemy Titan, and you'd be going in to slowly break your way through doors and shit to then get to the like engine room, which you'd then C4 bomb explode. Then this thing is like crashing, so you'd have to like fucking run out and jump out and then like skydive down out of it before it'd crash, explode, and hit the ground and stuff.
And when you described that to me, I'd never heard of it before, and it sounds fantastic.
Now, when I describe it, it sounds fucking awesome. Back in the day, of course, netcode wasn't that great. Those things were like you'd step on it and everything was jittering and doing like some really fucking weird shit, and it was not that great. But the thought behind it was like when it worked and all that stuff, it was so friggin' amazing to play. And they're gonna bring that back in Battlefield 4 next month, and like holy crap, I'm so psyched to see what they're gonna do with that. My guess though is because they're calling it Naval Strike, it's gonna be like 2 naval ships and then like little islands in between, and then maybe there'll be like anti-air guns and you have to nuke them or like missile them, and then you can get on the boat or something silly. But man, Titan mode making a return like somehow in some way makes me super pumped. I can't wait to see what that DLC is going to be, because the one moment that I'm kind of hoping they emulate well in that DLC is in 2142, the sense of like, okay, we busted in, we fought like people dying all around you and you reviving people just to like push through a shitty little corridor just to plant a C4.
That's why I kind of liked Rush, but I guess like if this amplifies that, that's even better. So
the thing is like when you'd bomb it and then you'd C4, and then there's a certain something about having, I know 32 players doesn't seem like much when you play something like PlanetSide or something, but planting the C4 and then having like, say there's 20 of you still on the ship alive, just running, like trying to shoot people as you're fucking running through the corridors just to get up on top, just to hop off. And then most of the time it'd be so little time that you'd hop off and then you'd get kind of like that Battlefield kind of zoom out thing, like you won, and then you see the ship just kind of and it'd look really cool. I want that moment of like, oh shit, we planted the bomb or whatever it is and running off that naval ship. I hope that's going to be really cool in whatever DLC they do. Are they going to fuck it up? I don't know, but unless they take the boats and then they float them in the air for some reason, I don't know. But no, I'm excited to see what that DLC is going to be. I'm pretty pumped for Naval Strike. But also, Ripley says submarines, apparently they're going to be adding, I'm guessing. That sounds super goddamn awesome. I'm pumped for that DLC. That could be pretty cool. But yeah. But yeah, anyway, so I guess, Dan, what have you been playing?
I've actually been playing Spelunky.
Yeah? That's right. You've been doing the daily challenges with
I've
with
done
Kumar.
It's below Kumar.
Yeah, okay, sure.
He always gets a much higher score than I do.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's why Kumar's here. Oh my fucking god, that hurts. Oh my god, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh my god, Kumar. Oh my god, why did they get him in? Why are they blue darts?
Empty.
Why do you have one? What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, there's more. What the fuck?
Get out of the way.
Oh no, let me pull it. Ow, my eye. Why is it making sound? Why does it have motors?
How you doing, Riccio?
Kumar, why? Oh my god. No, there's more. What the my god. Is it over?
Yeah, it's over.
All right,
Dan still has his whole clip.
Oh no, there's no more.
You have a second one?
Nah, just scares the
Swear.
shit out of him.
I don't know. I don't know.
Does this work?
I forgot to tell you that it's all biological to Dan. So your nonsense isn't going to do anything.
I bet you put the clip in back. Does he?
No, you definitely didn't put the clip in back.
Yeah, let me take a look.
No. Okay. 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 Well.
Oh, whoops.
Oh fuck! No! There's so many. All right. Well. I guess you made it for a podcast.
Came prepared this time.
Are you actually staying for the podcast?
Oh yeah, I'll stay for.
Yeah!
All right, worth it then. Oh my god. What did I do to deserve it? Oh my god. How is that? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh my god. Don't wait with the cheat. You still managed to hit my face.
Did I fire 19 shots?
Oh god, you can still see it. Oh, okay. Alright, you went done.
How many are that?
When does it end? When does it end? There's so many.
You know what? I might keep that.
What? The Nerf gun?
There's so many darts.
It's awesome, huh?
Oh wow, there's so many darts. Okay.
I'll start the cleanup process. Totally worth it. Just trying to open them up.
I pulled so much shit to the ground when I heard the like you cocking it for a second, and I was like, no. And then it started.
Can't wait to watch that.
All right, I'm gonna move stuff away from me
So
rolling on
that's a
things.
podcast.
That's a podcast.
2 years. We've officially been 2 years, like a couple of podcasts ago, but that was a little prank that we had set up for a while. We just needed all of us to be here.
Was this supposed to happen? Like
Well, it still didn't even work out the way we really wanted it to, but...
I'm happy
what
with
was
how
the-
it worked out.
someone approach the mic and say what the original plan was.
Kumar, care to,
Alright.
Hi, everyone.
Where's your chair, son?
moved it so that we could...
I was like, have you been standing
Wait,
all the time, or what?
did Dan know about this?
Yeah. I chose to keep you talking instead of
It's partly Dan.
getting up and grabbing my gun.
I have a really good talk about Battlefield as well.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Well, it wasn't all for nothing. I meant what I said about Battlefield.
Okay, good.
So Dan, sorry, I know we probably interrupted.
No, that's
Did
okay.
you want to finish your thought, or would you?
No, he was
prefer,
about
No,
to talk
we
about
can-
what he's played.
Yeah.
So
And then I was assaulted.
the original plan, the original plan was actually to pass Dan the gun instead of me having a Kimbo style over here.
Oh god, you had two in your hand? I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
I was holding both of them. I was
Oh my
firing both of them at you at the same time.
That's why there's so many coming
Yeah,
at my face.
Exactly. So the original plan was that we were only going to fire off 101 darts, and that there was going to be a clip for Dustin, a clip for Sompy, because Sompy wasn't here last week, so we didn't think we were going to postpone this. There's going to be a clip for Dustin, a clip for Sompy, and then a clip for the chat room. And the clip for the chat room was going to be the drum mag.
Oh my god.
And so I was going to put just enough darts that between the two clips that Dan used, the clip that I used, and then the two clips that Dan used, the two clips that I used, and then the clip for the chat room was going to equal 101 darts.
Oh my god.
But then we just figured, well, there's too much effort going into that, so
Just beat the hell out of
Jesus.
yeah, we'll just fire off as many as we possibly can.
That was, it never ended. It felt like it never ended, and then it ended, and I was happy, and then Devin continued
I
it.
knew
And
Devin having the like pump action thing would be worth it.
it. That was way better.
Yeah.
man, all right. Well, that is not going to be in the next Battlefield
this is
DLC,
yours.
you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I want to see if I can actually. Damn, I can't. There are so many darts everywhere. I don't even understand what to do.
They're like behind your router.
Are they behind? Yeah, there's some like underneath the fucking all that stuff. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to you guys. Woo! Podcast 101, you guys. For those of you watching the video version, this is gonna be a really weird podcast now because
You're just gonna hear you screaming.
just me scream. Oh yeah, if you're listening to the audio version, which is now available. The title's a little fucked up, but audio versions of the podcast now available on iTunes. But that's gonna just sound really weird. It's gonna sound like someone is like butt fucking me in like a vacuum, and like a vacuum sound. What? So,
anything you say.
So what did that like motor vacuum sound coming out of the gun? What was
So
that?
it's both the rifles, so the CS18s that myself and Dan are using are automated.
Oh, they're automated. Okay.
Yeah, pump action.
My God.
Yours fires a whole lot faster though.
You were pointing at my eyes, and I got really scared, and I almost broke my fucking headphones. Okay. All right, Devin.
That's a really satisfying clap.
You won this time. Don't give the guns back to people. All right.
Really satisfying.
I've never used it before.
I don't know.
I actually don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, like Dan's only tutorial was that I showed him the unboxing when I first picked it
Oh
up.
my God.
So Dan, are you keeping your? Yeah. Sweet.
Somebody says if that would be the next Battlefield downloadable content, it would be an insta buy.
The Unity crew and Nerf guns.
How many darts is mine supposed to have?
18. Are there 18 in there?
Yep.
Man, like I can just
Put the leave.
Grab-
All the extra clips are Kumar.
You
That's why I was
just
grab like handfuls off my desk. There's so many.
This is more than last time.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a lot more than last time. 'Cause last time I
Is this
only
clip
used
full?
the drum mag. Yeah.
so there's like this clip. Dan's got a clip. There's like a drum mag
put it this way.
thing.
There was Zombie's clip.
There's
which has
4 of
25.
these. 4 of these. 25 in here.
No, there's 18 in there.
18
And
and
there's 3 of those.
3 of
No,
these.
3 of those plus Dan. So there's
3 of these
4
plus.
those.
So there's 4 of these that they
Drum
shot
mag-
at me.
a drum mag that has 40.
So it's 18 actually. 18 max. A drum mag that has 40 that hit me in the face.
And then Zombies has 25.
The 25 pump action ones that he also.
The pump action ones are really good because they're firing slower and you hear the clack clack. Every
But it
time.
also feels they were more powerful. There was a lot of stinging going on with those.
That's got good accuracy up that close.
But
That's good at hitting.
Up that close.
yeah, so Ripley Panic, you can do something like that. You can have Nerf executions.
11.
Anyways, Dan,
I've
to,
got 11 here, so.
to continue the podcast, Dan, what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing Spelunky, which I'm sure Kumar has some stuff to say
I'm
about.
so happy you're playing Spelunky.
I've been playing the daily challenge every day. Usually it's at like 11:30 at night when I'm in bed.
When you're at your peak of cognitive ability to do things?
To perform Spelunky acts, and I've
course.
actually been doing okay.
You're
If
getting
Kumar
better
sees
and
my
better every
scores,
single time.
yeah.
Cool.
Then I actually have visibly improved because I started getting to the jungle on a regular basis now,
Oh, okay.
and I actually unlocked the jungle shortcut.
Oh.
So
I can
that's
second all of this.
yeah, it's an interesting skill curve at least.
Devin, there's some underneath my TV thing here. They're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. I think, no, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, so,
Lucky I was gonna
what were you
buy a
saying?
second clip.
Jungle now? Past? Where did you go with your...
I have not been to the ice caves on my
Not
own
yet? Okay.
I still kind of get 1 or 2 levels into the jungle and then die.
Okay.
So apparently there's some,
Yeah, there's going to be some talking.
yeah.
Remember, if you guys say anything important,
Yeah.
aim towards the microphone here.
Okay.
But,
Kumar, I'll have to pull up a chair.
yeah, come on, you have to pull up a chair.
Yep.
And,
We'll share a mic, Kumar.
come on, actually, that mic is technically plugged in. I can just set you up if you want to,
But then
it's
you
not,
won't be on
it's
cast.
not, yeah, it's not, you won't be on cast. I
Just
guess.
come sit beside Devin's.
Yeah, just come sit beside me.
There you go. But so Dan, you haven't gone to the ice caves yet, but you're getting better. You feel?
Yeah, I feel like I'm because I have the jungle shortcut now. I can just start there,
Okay.
and I feel like I definitely am learning to deal with jungle things a little more.
It's almost it's hard because even using the like little checkpoint thing or the shortcut, sorry, is almost a worse idea because by the time you get to the jungle, you might have more items or more stuff to deal with it.
But for practicing
Yeah.
against, like if I'm ever doing like a proper run,
Yeah, to be ready with anything, even like the most garbage stuff.
That's what I did.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Exactly what I did.
yeah,
That's good. But
because you'll never have the eye thing,
okay, yeah,
right? Like if you start at the jungle,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's right. You won't be able to go to
so
the.
it's only in mines.
Yeah. I honestly did not know when those darts were gonna end. Like that was
You know what I was actually going to try to do is I was going to try to sneak around.
you were trying to sneak around and you hit me in the face.
Did you not hear us? We were really worried you'd hear us exchanging clips. And...
Yeah.
No, I was hearing clicks and clacks. I thought it was you coming in outside of the house, and I don't know what the hell was happening. It was really confusing. I figured you just wanted privacy and you wanted to leave the house to do your phone call, but I realized that is something very wrong because a door would also
You can
help.
never trust Devin
Yeah, I
again.
can never trust Devin again.
What was your
But
excuse?
yeah, all right,
What was your excuse?
that's
I
good.
said like I gotta go check something on my phone. And Riccio was like, "Yeah, all right, Battlefield 4 is a real good game."
I'm a gullible person, you guys. Tell me things and I'll believe it. But yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah. So you're playing Splunky. Anything else, Dan?
I have been playing, and this is going to be a surprising thing
Oh.
that I was going to tell you.
Oh.
I have been playing Muramasa Rebirth.
Oh.
Sweet.
Did you just buy it or did you already have it?
No, I when it first came out, I played it through and finished. What's his name?
Yeah.
Kisuke's story.
Oh, the dude or the chick?
The dude. What are you doing? I cleaned them all up from over here. Yeah. Oh God, what's happening? Someone made noises. Kumar's ruined the podcast.
I'm sorry.
Kumar ruins fucking podcast ruiner. Hashtag
So
hate you, bro.
sorry, I want to just interrupt
though.
before we get into that the conversation away from Spelunky.
Yes?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
No. Oh. Okay.
Okay,
Sorry. I thought you were
So-
going to pour all of my vitamins all over everywhere.
Dan, in Jungle, have you encountered what I will quaintly call the anus?
The thing on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you-
once?
The little press up, you mean?
Yeah. How do you get that to open?
You chuck a damsel onto it.
Yeah, Chuck. So come sit into the
sit,
microphone,
come sit.
Kumar. No one can hear you.
Bring.
Yeah, Kumar, come on.
Bring
So
us-
the
You've been on
little
podcasts before, Jesus.
the little skin tags on the wall. What do they do?
Yeah, so the little skin tag thingies, you chuck a damsel onto it
Yeah.
when it's dizzy, and it'll get up and it'll start moving. When it
Okay.
starts moving, the screen will shake, and then a giant worm will come. If you jump onto it at the same time, the worm will swallow both of you, and then you'll go play a different level.
Okay. So the thing I have to ask though is that different level. Can you quick start from that level? No. Okay. 'Cause-
I got to that other level once by accident because I
Yeah.
wasn't sure how I did it, and then I died almost immediately.
yeah. No. Same with me. It's essentially what I did. I got there and went.
That was a long time ago. Though. That was on like the Xbox
Oh wow.
when Spelunky first came out.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
I know way too much about it.
So I got there and was like, I don't understand what this is. I don't know why everything's pink. Why is everything trying to kill me? I'm just gonna try and get to the end. I died. Okay, we're done here.
That's where you unlock Meat Boy.
Yeah, you can
really?
also unlock Meat Boy over there.
Cool.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, continue on with.
So you play Muramasa?
Muramasa, yeah. I went and played the girls' story.
Okay.
Finished it.
Really? Shit.
Yeah, I didn't explore as much as I did when I was playing Kisuke's side.
Okay.
And I kind of forgot what Kisuke's story was.
Oh, God.
Because when you finish the game, this is not a spoiler. You unlock blades,
Okay.
and you get this is your blade for finishing the game. But because if you go back in and keep playing after, you haven't beat the boss, so you don't have the blade. So it's like, why did I get this blade if I can never use it?
Okay.
So when you beat both of them, it gives you the blade to the other character.
Oh.
And then apparently you have to go and play the...
So I keep hearing Nerf sounds and I'm panicking.
You have to go play the final bosses again using the blades
Okay.
as the characters. Except...
A whole playthrough?
No, I don't know. I think it just said fight the final boss again.
Okay. Cool.
I have to look it up, though, because I went and did the guys fight again, and nothing was really different from what I remember.
Okay. Cool.
And then I went to do the girls fight, and she's not high enough level to use that blade.
So would you say she's
Instead,
not
I went and
high
played
enough?
the first level of the DLC.
Oh, did you buy? How expensive is the DLC?
They're $5 a piece,
Oh, okay.
but it's actually like a full other playable character,
Oh, it's like a whole
like a whole other like
But is it as long?
Muramasa story. Yes,
Wow, $5.
Yeah.
Shit.
and it's a whole other character,
Goddamn.
and like the
Each
one
one?
I played. Well, the one I played is technically like 2 characters in one.
Okay.
It's weird because it's like a cat,
Okay.
but then the cat can turn into like a demon cat person.
Okay.
So you can either play as the cat, and the cat can conjure like little fireballs and shoot them,
Oh.
or it can go scratch people's eyes, or
Oh.
if you conjure up 3 whole fireballs, you can instead. I'm gonna die. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Is it?
if you conjure up 3 whole fireballs, you can call down a rain of kittens from the sky. And
Oh, God.
things. Is this gonna work? Nope. I'm gonna get this away so that I can talk.
That's fine.
I want to play.
Okay, give it to Devin.
We'll talk to Kumar instead.
Yeah, I guess. Oh,
Devin, if you have anything important to say,
destroying people's ears.
Devin, if you have
if
anything,
you lean into this, you can say things.
or back into Kumar's
Yeah.
if you need to say anything. Devin is currently hiding behind my body, but 4-person podcast. Usually we have 2 camera angles for this, but
It's a nice little vanishing act there, Somps.
we were a little unprepared for this, especially me with the dart. But yeah. So, anyways, Muramasa. So, wait, you were saying you bought 2 DLCs?
Yes, they
Each-
just released the second one.
Are each one of them a character?
Different character. So I'm not sure exactly. Tucked in the mixer.
You had a dart tucked in my mixer, Kumar.
Sorry?
It was tucked into the mixer between cables.
Fantastic. Nice to know I was able to christen your entire workplace.
I'm surprised that the Nerf gun did not like change dials and shit on my mixer. I'm like the
For all you
real-
know, it
To be
did.
fair,
We
we
sound
weren't
terrible
aiming
right
at
now.
Maybe.
You breaking shit.
Sorry, guys.
You've been here for 5 minutes and you're already fucking
Kumar's
shit up.
breaking the entire setup. So the new one is also a new character?
Yeah, I haven't tried the second one yet. I'm still playing the first one because it's like a full length campaign, right?
Yeah.
And instead of like, because you played the girls' story, right?
Never
finish
finished it. Never
Okay.
finished it. Yeah, I played the whole story.
Did you finish any of it, Riccio?
No.
Okay.
You platinumed it, didn't you, Kumar?
No, that game is incredibly difficult to platinum.
Okay.
Like, to
yeah,
the-
I
to the
figured
point
because
that
like
it's
doing the
mind-
like third hidden difficulty. is probably-
Mind-numbingly stupid. The Fury mode is basically if you get hit once, you die.
Yeah.
By anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
damn.
you have to restart the checkpoint.
Yeah,
So I was like,
that's-
nope, not doing this.
Jesus.
But other than like supreme difficulty things, you probably finished a lot of it.
Yeah,
right?
I did most of the other stuff.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of fun.
So, where was I going with this?
New character, but you
Oh,
haven't
right.
played
Oh,
it
right. So in the main campaign, you buy blades
Sure.
to upgrade your character, and they have different powers and stuff.
Sure.
This other character, because it's just like well, it has the third attack form. It's like so it's got like person, cat, and avatar, and the avatar is like a giant cat head that like spins around and shoots fireballs.
Jesus. Okay.
But you have to like it's like a meter that charges up as you attack people, so you can't just like be
Okay.
in that form the whole time.
Fair enough.
So you unlock like you get different skills and different stat boosts to each of the 3 different classes, and it's like a skill tree rather than like a buying sword path
Oh,
thing, and you're increasing like attack and defense and like different skills.
that's kind of cool. That's different.
Yeah, it's different, but it's still like the same kind of gameplay, right?
Yeah.
So it's really interesting, and the fact there's the Japanese version still has like the full DLC packs. There's going to be 2 more of these,
Okay.
so that means there's 4 character sets total of like different characters to play.
Oh
And
shit.
that sounds fantastic.
Holy
because
shit.
That does sound awesome.
I gotta go back to that game. I still haven't installed on my Vita. I'm just like it's hanging out
It's
there.
a lot of that's the thing. I've been like at work and in between work and home and then going to bed, right? So I haven't really played anything on a console
Okay.
this last week. So
Okay.
I've been playing Muramasa and Spelunky because they're both on my Vita.
Okay.
That's what I've
Fair
been
enough.
I
doing.
can't tell you how happy I am that you're playing Spelunky. To see a familiar name.
It's
in the
you know what it
universe,
is. It's like I play it in between. Like, okay, I just got a very difficult point in Muramasa. I'm going to take a break. And
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
play
yeah.
a
And
few
play
games
that.
of Spelunky.
Yeah, jump away
that's
from
what it is. But I do want to talk about Titanfall
Yeah.
It's amazing.
because it's been 2 weeks since we podcasted.
Wait, Dan, how did you play Titanfall? Titanfall's not out for another week.
The beta.
Oh no way, Titanfall on a beta? I'm being the
I'm holding the gun.
And it's loaded and
Can
ready
I
to
see
go.
this real quick?
No,
okay.
no.
Well, Dan still has a fucking Nerf gun. That sounds like a fucking siren. You still don't actually know it shoots, so I'm happy about that.
No, I figured it out. This one revs it up and then you pull the trigger. No, you're going to derail this
No, I'm not gonna
podcast
shoot. I'm
again.
not gonna shoot him. I'm not gonna shoot him, I
That's
promise.
fine. That's fine. You can keep it. You can keep it, Dan. You can keep it.
What?
So Titanfall, Dan.
No, it's not. I didn't. I
okay,
tried.
okay.
I didn't try to shoot it.
So Titanfall, Dan.
Titanfall, Riccio.
Jesus, you're fucking me.
Stand by for awesomeness.
Okay.
'Cause it's amazing.
You're getting it on the Xbox One, right, Dan?
No,
Fuck that noise.
PC.
Hey, Kumar.
You're the, see
Kumar-
here, see here. Xbox One, PC.
No, but Kumar, you're getting it on the PC?
Oh, Sobs, are you getting it on PC?
Yeah.
You converted. Oh, buddy,
I'm gonna
Riccio,
drop
how's it gonna
$400
feel,
to
man?
play a game.
500.
I'm gonna have a
You
great
need to
time.
pay for the Connect.
Yeah, and then you pay for the Kinect and the
Piece of shit
limited
Kinect.
Xbox One controller.
I'm going. I think Devin needs to speak into a microphone. Devin's.
He doesn't want to buy an Xbox. Just
Oh,
to
that's
play
that's
Titanfall.
bad. That's bad. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be getting on the Xbox One. I'll be playing with Dustin, which is the guy who's on this podcast occasionally, and
Is he still in
Every
chat?
50 episodes.
every 50 episodes.
Every
or so.
50 episodes.
He's already booked up for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
In like a couple weeks there.
The cool thing is recently I found a few people who I'm going to be able to play with either from the stream or people that I didn't know or didn't know had Xbox Ones or
I can't imagine there's gonna be a
So
shortage.
so
of people.
Devin didn't play the beta, so he doesn't need to talk here. So that's
That's
fine.
true. That's perfect.
How much did you play of the beta?
Me?
Yeah.
I got to level 14 on Xbox One and almost level 14 on PC.
Okay, yeah. So max level, I did that too.
I think I was like level 11 or 12.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So we played a lot of it.
Yeah.
I only played once in like one sitting. I played like 2 games with Kumar. That's
Okay.
it. The rest of the time I was playing on my own. I was having an absolute ball, just running around on buildings, jumping on top of mechs, just everything in that game. Everything is exploding all the time. Like things are dropping from the sky. People are jumping off of buildings. Like it's just
It makes
people are
sense,
doing jump kicks off of buildings at mechs.
Dan, can I suggest something?
Yeah.
Do not flail your hands in front of the Xbox. You almost exited the game. Because if you put your hands like this and you were to grab, that is the pulling the. You can try it. You can try it real quick. Fuck
It
over.
signed you in, by the way, because you walked over here to hide from the darts.
Oh god damn it!
Just so you're aware.
Really?
Yeah, while he was getting hit by darts, it said, "Hi, Matthew."
you serious? Can we go back and watch?
Yeah,
that?
you'll see it on the
That's awesome.
awesome. Okay.
That
Anyway,
was amazing.
yeah, Titanfall is pretty great.
I can't even it's so simple at its core. It's just Call of Duty with
Yeah,
robots.
that's all it is. That's exactly what it is.
But
Dan, how do you feel about the shooting? Does the shooting not feel exactly the same as COD?
yeah, it does.
No matter what
at
gun
its
you're using?
core, it's fundamentally Call of Duty
Yeah.
with okay, now you can jump a lot and there are robots.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing to do in that game is I play like cloaking class and I have SMG and auto pistol.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of try and sneak up to mechs, jump on top of them while they're fighting another mech, and just
you
empty
switch
all
to
my
the-
bullets, and then switch to the auto pistol and just keep. Yeah,
Did you
good.
just want to make sure that you guys also made this mistake of having the grenade launcher or rocket launcher equipped?
Yeah,
and then
I did that.
jumping
yeah. The
on a
first
mech?
time where it's like, hey, equip your anti-titan weapon. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you
Kills
just
you.
kind of jump on it and blow your own face off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It tells you that so that if you're riding on your friendly titan,
You can shoot.
you shoot the other titans that it's fighting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did you know you could ride on a friendly titan?
I
Kumar?
did not know that until
Yeah.
this very moment.
Oh wow.
You're
I've
just
been too
like
busy
grabbing
jumping
the
on-
side, just
I've been too busy
one-handing
jumping
a
on,
rocket launcher off of it.
Jumping
It's
on enemy
fantastic.
titans.
I never really used a lot of the lock-on rocket launcher because I found it too slow. It does do a lot of
It is really
damage,
slow.
but I
It
feel like
does,
I never
yeah.
really hit anyone
Have
with
you,
it.
Did you pick up like the crazy, like the Phantom one?
Yeah, I every
Like that
time
special pickup?
every game I used all the burn cards I could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's a beta, nothing's gonna carry over.
The first time I actually landed one of those missiles, I was like, "What just happened?" Because the thing just exploded. It had half
Okay,
health.
did you ever use a light machine gun?
Yes.
Yeah, from the burn cards.
Yes.
Guess what happens if you jump on a mech with one of those?
You just destroy it in like 2 seconds.
Half a clip kills an entire Titan at
That's
full health.
stupid.
So I
That's so
started that. I only had that burn card once, and that was the best time on. That was the best time in the game I had throughout the entire beta because I was just jumping from enemy Titan to enemy Titan, and before the pilots can react
They're
or
dead.
do anything about it, the Titan is done.
Yeah, I feel like you have to be really, really quick if you want to jump out of your Titan and kill the pilot who's busting up your shit.
But the rate of fire on that thing and
Yeah, it's
because
stupid.
you're jamming it like into the engine core.
Yeah.
So the spread on a light machine gun doesn't matter.
Yeah. If anything, it works to your benefit. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just so quick.
It's
Man,
God.
that game.
Everything about that
You know,
game is.
I
just,
gotta tell you guys.
I
though,
dropped a Titan on someone. That was Dustin's. Like, hey, I did this! Yay! My like second game, I did it. I was so
You're happy?
pleased with it.
I gotta say, it doesn't run very well for me though,
Really?
and I don't know why. Like, I get even when I have all of the settings set to low,
Yeah.
I'll get a solid like 60 frames for the most part, but then it'll stutter the shit out of the game.
So I had the same issue
See,
as
here's
well.
the weird thing. That happened to me, but I'm really not. I don't really notice it.
Mine's no, like I'm not being like elitist at all. Like I'm talking like anyone who doesn't know anything about PC gaming would be able to notice that there's something wrong.
No, and I can tell there's something wrong, but it didn't bother me that much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
right? Like I can see like, okay, it just stuttered like a motherfucker right here.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm
really hoping
I'm in it and I'm having fun, so I don't care.
I'm really hoping that it's just something with the beta.
So Kumar, I had that same issue, and I was running a 570 at the time.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I think it had something to do with like either Nvidia's drivers or just
Yeah.
things just not, or yeah, just it being a beta and not
It's
being
weird
fully
that
out.
as soon as I get into the game, it's like buttery smooth and it looks so good and it runs really, really well. But then, but then for whatever reason, it'll just shit itself really, really hard.
I had the same thing.
So
Yeah.
like I said, I'm hoping that that's. I'm hoping it's something to do with just the beta, and that they'll fix it sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
I'm guessing for a release it'll be different, right?
Yeah.
When's it coming out again? The 11th?
March 11th, yeah, next
booked that
Tuesday.
day.
No,
Oh, jeez,
next
that's soon.
Tuesday.
Did you book it off?
I'm just going to talk more because the mic's on the right side. You were talking away from me.
Yo, you're talking on the right side.
Maybe I turned it. There you go, Kumar. Now we can hear Kumar. Good.
Kumar, the ruiner of podcasts.
Fucking goddamn Kumar.
Sorry, guys.
But yeah, no, yeah. It's I play on the Xbox One and the PC. The reason I wanted to try it on both is to see like how it would feel or like.
Are you still leaning towards the Xbox One?
I'm definitely still leaning towards Xbox One. The reason for that is the same reason that I have normally when I want to play Call of Duties and stuff. Is I like playing them on a console because it's just more relaxed when you play it, and it's less twitchy and such. Like whenever I was playing it on the Xbox One, I felt really relaxed and like you wouldn't die from like really ridiculous locations like, across the map or get spotted easily and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When I played on PC, I found myself dying a lot. Like you know how Dan was playing, you saying you cloaked a lot. Well, I don't know if you guys realize, but when you're cloaked or whenever you're just a pilot, whenever you're running around, if you jump on a wall, if you right click on PC or hold left trigger on the Xbox,
stick your knife.
Just hold on.
you stick your knife on the
Yeah,
wall.
you just hold on.
So I would cloak like that, and I would do that in the consoles, and by the time someone would react, I'd just like kick their ass on the Xbox One. On PC, you just be doing it, then it would like flicker, and then the dude would be like, just like kill me. I'm like, I was like, okay, well, so much for being tactical.
I was playing on the PC with a controller and still doing well.
I was trying that as well. It worked really well, but there was those occasions like you could feel those times where like you shot a guy and he would like 180 and start like annihilating. You're like, no, off. Oh, fuck.
So I gotta ask, how do you guys feel about the whole premise of having bots in your matches?
Fantastic. It makes the battlefield feel so much crazier and full, and it contributes to the just mayhem that is happening.
So I'm gonna say I like it.
Hacking Spectres is fantastic.
The thing is,
Spectres?
Yeah. They're awesome.
the thing that sucked though I found about that is that it depends on the game mode. When you're playing attrition, I absolutely hated it
Attrition's garbage.
because it was so hard to tell where the actual players were, and you'd be shooting people who are like, no, it's not a real player. It's not a real
But
player.
you're
It's
still
not-
getting points for that.
Yeah. And I mean, you could tell players from NPCs because the players would be one like doing the double jumps and having jetpacks and like moving really fast and kind of doing stuff.
Or, in Titans.
But there were some players that would like on the Xbox One were being fucking really sneaky about it every time I played attrition, where they just hide in like piles of like 5 dudes and then be like shooting at you. And you're like, oh, who the fuck? Stupid auto aims aiming on the NPCs. Fucking goddamn it! And you'd get really pissed.
That's awesome.
But it's smart. But it was just like I hated that.
Have you ever hacked a Spectre?
No, I never did
Can
that.
you explain what a Spectre is?
So there are three classes of enemy grunts. Is that three?
There's 2 right now.
There's
But
grunts
the
and
class,
specters.
Yeah.
Is there a third one?
There's 3 races, but
No. Okay.
yeah.
Grunts and specters. So grunts are just like, hey, enemy AI soldiers, really bad people. Like it's the equivalent skill level of someone who doesn't understand how the right stick works.
Yeah. I guess it's probably a good way for people to get used to the shooting mechanics and all that stuff. Like they're just cannon fodder.
Yeah, and it's good because you can contribute in games
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
you're not going to be able to fight the enemy pilots.
Yeah.
But then there's specters who are like they're more capable and they're using like better guns than the grunts, and they have better aim and they have better reaction time and stuff, and they will actually help you like cap points and stuff.
Yeah.
And they will sit on points to like guard them. But if you roll up on enemy specters, you can hold X, or I don't know what it is on mouse keyboard controls, to
It's
hack
also
them.
X. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like the same. Yeah.
Okay.
It's stupid, but yeah,
Anyways.
it's actually X.
If you'll put your data knife thing into them, and the numbers will circle for a little bit, and then while you're doing that, none of the specters in that same group will attack you.
Oh.
So you do that, and then as soon as the data knife finishes, you take it out, and then that group of specters become CaptainBrenner specters.
Oh, cool.
And they follow you around, and they'll shoot at people that you're shooting at.
Oh, that's cool.
And they'll like.
I did not know about that. That's only for specters, not the grunts or anything. Obviously.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
those
the grunts are just
snap their
they're
necks
doing
and shit.
whatever.
So what was the difference between how can you determine the difference between
Robots.
Specters are robots.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Straight up little like Star Wars robots.
Yeah.
So
you know, if you've ever seen any footage of Titanfall when they're like jumping off the ship, there's like the weird robot guy waiting, and he's like
yeah.
guiding you off the ship.
They're just like
That's a
that.
Spectre.
So I got a question to ask you guys, and this is something that I've been like when people have been asking me what I think of Titanfall and what I thought of the beta. This is kind of like the default response I've been saying, and the reason I like that game is that you guys are saying it feels a lot like Call of Duty. It feels like it. It kind of has like a Mirror's Edgy sort of like run around and stuff, but I feel like it has for some reason a Battlefield vibe to it. Maybe it's just because there's vehicles, but the reason that I enjoy it is that in Battlefield I find myself getting frustrated at times when you kind of say you want to play a medic and you're running around and you're having a great time, you're killing a lot of people, and then a tank rolls around the corner or an APC or an AT whatever fucking thing comes around, and then you're just like, well, I'm fucking dead. There's absolutely nothing you can do right now. I like that in Titanfall as a pilot.
No, I'm gonna cloak. I'm gonna jump up here. Now that Titan guy is
or you
scared.
stim pack and get the fuck out and kind of like you start. But the thing is that your missiles can also like your little anti-Titan attack thing. You can always. What, sorry?
The Sidewinder.
Sidewinder and all stuff. Like, all that stuff can do a shit ton of damage to Titan. So you never feel like you're fucked. Like,
the balancing is really, really
and most of the times you can actually take out a Titan and almost, like, have no trouble doing it. Like, you could solo a Titan if you wanted to, even if it's a player inside, if you are tactical about it, or if you're really good about it. Like, it's you never feel like there's times where it's like, oh, well, I couldn't have done anything. I'm going to die here because...
You know what's fun to do is climbing on top of a player Titan, and then when they jump out and the Titan, like, crouches down as they jump out, is hitting cloak. And they're cloaked on the top, and they look for you, and they're like,
what happened?
So you stop shooting, and they get back in, and you start shooting them again.
Nice.
You don't have to pull the cover off.
That's actually pretty smart.
Did you know that as long as you have the same Titan's health bar, like, you know, whenever you start attacking a Titan, it pops up its health bar with a little, like, yellow line leading to it. As long as that's still on your screen, if you jump back on the Titan, you don't have to pull the engine guard off anymore.
But so
I played a lot of that game.
For what I was saying,
amazing. That's why.
For what I was saying about never feeling like you're fucked or anything. What I also found is that I want to say I played about, I don't know, in total like 6 or 7 hours of it, maybe, let's say, or maybe more of that actually. I don't know. But let's say
entire gaming for that like 2 weeks ago was that.
Yeah. Okay. So imagine. So this will be perfect to ask you then too. Is that during all that time, you know, in Call of Duty you die, you kind of get a little frustrated. You're like, oh fuck, like, oh, that sucked. I felt like in all the hours that I played of Titanfall, I never got angry. Like, I was just kind of like, maybe it was because I wasn't still like hyped or in awe of playing that game, but it never felt shitty. I was
never felt unfair. Like, yeah, I was running right up on that fucking Titan, my cloak ran out. Of course, it's gonna fucking shoot me.
Yeah,
or like, I think a big part of it for me too was that guy shot me better than I shot him. But you know what? I'm using a controller.
Yeah.
So that's on me.
But it's not even that. Like, I think the down parts, like you dying, was so offset by like you getting in, like shooting NPCs. You felt powerful about that. Killing a player, you felt powerful about that. Seeing like Titans
it
drop.
always spawns you kind of like almost like far away from the battle, so you have like time to kind of collect yourself and figure out what's going on.
But even running around, like just spawning in and then like hitting sprint and then double jumping and starting to run on walls, you're already feeling like this game feels good again. Like, I don't give a fuck that I just died.
And then you see like a grunt thing drop down.
Yeah, like something drops.
Clear them out, no problem.
There's always like something going like, it's okay, you fucking die. Like, just keep having this cool shit happen to you. It's fucking awesome.
Because it's faster than, especially if I think if you're comparing it to Battlefield, it's so much quicker.
Oh yeah, it's so much faster. But I just meant like, because Battlefield was the thing that I was playing a lot recently that I've been really enjoying compared to like Call of Duty Ghosts or something. But like, yeah, I really enjoyed Titanfall. And if I still enjoyed the Xbox One version a little bit more. The Xbox One version had this weird stuttering to it, but then I played the PC version, and then my drivers are fucked, so the stuttering was there and worse. I don't know which one's going to be better. I'm still going to get on the Xbox One because it was just comfy.
Play with Dustin.
Oh yeah, someone's got to play with Dustin, but it was just comfy and it felt good, and yeah, I don't know.
I think you're going to end up getting it on both.
I might, but it'll be definitely something that I'll wait on because I don't have the money to buy
both your copies of Call of Duty Ghosts.
There's an idea.
I could actually trade in. I could trade in my extra copy of Call of Duty Ghost for like some money towards like Titanfall and PC or something.
There you go.
So maybe I can do something like that. But the thing is,
physical copy.
Yeah,
PC game.
I've done that a few times. But yeah, no. So
it is only going to be online, right? Like there is no single player component to it.
There's online
there's
campaign
matches.
Yeah,
where it's like you're playing with other players who want to experience the campaign.
Okay. But it's always online.
Multiplayer.
You still can't do that on your own.
I think you can just do.
There's maybe a bot version of it, but it's meant to be played online. Like,
well,
actually,
I don't see a reason to not play.
Here's what I'm asking. So, if I don't have an internet connection, can I play this game?
To be honest, from what we've seen with the beta, if you don't, there's nothing you can do.
You can do, huh?
But I
mean, it is the beta, right?
Yeah,
like,
but I would imagine that maybe they at least let you get to like the options or something. But even then, like, I don't know. We'll see when the game comes out.
Yeah.
But
the only reason that I'm a little bit worried about it is because it's like they haven't said anything at all.
Yeah.
Nothing concrete, anyways. At least I feel like there's nothing concrete.
Yeah. They have also some people like data mined it to find out there's like I think like 14 or 15 maps and stuff. But
Okay.
Which
No,
is
That's crazy.
people
Yeah.
are complaining about that.
and yeah,
But it's like
sounds fucking
standard
dumb.
for a shooter is like 10.
To compare it to something that I'm going to tell you guys right now is Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. Something I've been playing a shit ton this
5.
week. It has 5 maps, and they're pretty big. There's varied locations. There are night versions of some maps and stuff, but it has 5 maps, and I fucking love this game. So Titanfall having 15, and Titanfall's maps are like complicated maps. There are ways that you can figure out how to like wall run and get to crazy places. There's all sorts of like not houses, but
Well, they're also
buildings with rooms in them and
gigantic
shit.
because
It's also
they have
huge.
to be like a regular shooter map
Yeah.
for the Titans.
Yeah, exactly. But it's pretty crazy. Ripley is letting us know that you have to be online apparently to play it. But
Oh, you do have to be online?
there's a lot of weird stuff that's kind of like leaking through right now. That's like we don't like. Yeah, maybe it's I don't know. We're gonna know in 2 weeks. I can't believe it's 2 weeks away, but we'll know. But yeah, I don't know. Titanfall,
Like
I'm
week
super
and a
psyched
half.
for it. Week and a half, yeah, I guess so. Titanfall is gonna be really good. I'm really pumped for it. That beta was pretty amazing, and that beta was very not lacking on content, but it didn't have much content, and it still felt like there was a fuck ton of stuff to enjoy in
I
it.
feel like they wanted to get their mechanics done right. And
Yeah,
just the
but,
balancing of it all.
So a random thing that I was gonna also mention in the news, but I'll say it now. During that beta, they slowly went open on Xbox One. You could just go straight up and download it and play into it. On the PC, if you had applied for it before a certain date, they just went ahead and opened it for everyone that did that. And apparently there were 2 million players playing Titanfall during that beta.
That's craziness.
And their servers only shat the bed a little bit. But even
I was
then,
always able to
that-
get into a match.
but the thing is,
Same here.
when it died was before they went open. When they went open, I don't think there was ever any issues.
Which is probably why
And-
I'm sure they had a little like way to figure out, okay, well, if we shit the bed with X amount of players, then if
Yeah.
we had Y amount, then here's what we need.
Yeah, and that was pretty amazing.
For people who've worked all the netcode for Call of Duty games,
yeah,
it doesn't surprise me in the slightest that they were prepped when they went open.
yeah, but yeah, no, I'm really pumped for that. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
But anything else you want to say on Titanfall, Dan, or are you just pretty much good?
Titanfall.
Fucking Titanfall. Okay. What else have you been playing, then?
No, that's it.
That's it. That's it.
I've been doing a lot of Magic card stuff, which we can talk about if you guys want. So you're not fucking interested. So
Do we want to mention at least something? Because I know you played a little bit during the podcast here, a little bit before. Do you want to talk about Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare for a little bit?
if we're moving into your stuff. But
Well,
I think
oh,
we
wait,
should
no,
go
well-
to Kumar first.
Yeah, Kumar,
You
go for
played
it.
this for like 4 days.
Yeah,
So
I guess so. We'll get Devin to play a little bit more to get his ideas on it.
Kumar,
Kumar,
what you been playing?
What are you
have I
been
been
playing?
Played some more Sly.
Sly Cooper?
Yep.
4?
Thieves in Time.
The time?
That is the 4th one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I played a bunch of that.
Have you finished it yet?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry. I am on episode 5. So that's the last episode from what I understand.
So hold on. Ripley says that it apparently requires an internet connection, and it says, at least on Xbox Live, that you need to have a golden membership to connect to it.
Okay.
That's fine.
So
That's expected with Xbox, yeah, but I'm curious about PC.
Actually, hold on. One thing. Also, Asteria says there's probably less aimbotting and crazy stuff that can happen on Xbox One, or at least for the console versions for the FPS. I would agree with that. The 360 version probably has some ways to like find ways for people to hack in Titanfall. But the Xbox One, I think it's still relatively super secure. So that's also really awesome.
I think there
yeah.
will be more ways to get into on PC, except it's on their own origin thing, so they can just patch.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have to worry about all the fees and all that shit with Xbox.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, continue. So
Yeah, so I'm on episode 5. I want to say it's the last one.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised by that game. It's not like it's something that has captured me for hours and hours on end, but at the same time, it's just a well-told story, and it's a competent enough platformer that I can see why people love the series. So I'm having fun with that. I finished. I don't know if I mentioned Metro Last Light last time because it's been 2 weeks. Did I talk about it last time at all?
I
think you did.
I think
I
you
feel like
did.
I
Yeah.
too, actually.
Yeah. Because
So anyways, done with that.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah.
What else did I play? I played shit ton of CS. Actually, I played a lot of CS with Dustin Skinned. I think Dan, did you join? No.
For one night, I did.
Yeah, there's another person. Oh, and Zyler. Sorry, Zyler's been joining us as well. So there's been us
A
4.
night when it was. Oh no, maybe I played 2 nights then.
You probably played twice with us.
Because I played once with Siler and once without.
Okay. Yeah, so Zyler, Dustin, myself, and Skinned have been playing a bunch of CS.
Okay.
And we've been having so much fun. Like, we tried out the newer maps just yesterday, I think, or day before. So that was a whole lot of fun. I think it was, what is it, Operation Phoenix, I think, is what came out, right?
Yeah.
So we tried out the maps there. There's this one map called Agency. And it was a hostage rescue scenario instead of a bomb scenario.
Oh, God.
And we had so much fun on that map. I don't even really know why. Like, it's a really well thought out map. And we played one match where we just got our asses handed to us, and then we played another where we had a lot of fun. And it just feels like the maps are well done. Like the Operation Phoenix ones, I think specifically are like a welcomed map pack.
Well,
for what's
Operation
the
Phoenix,
estimate.
from what I remember, is I think it's also map content, like just actual user created content.
Yeah, well, it has names on it. Like when you first get into the
Yeah.
map, it'll tell you. It'll say like whatever the
Created
name
and
is,
textured
plus,
by, or-
yeah, plus the 2 names or 3 names or 4 names, whatever it is.
What's really cool about that stuff is all the money that, or most of the money that gets raised from buying those like coins to get to those maps is all gone to the map creators.
What were you gonna say, Soms?
So I played a map on Operation Phoenix as well.
Yep.
It was like favela, like not favela. I think it was like long hallways. It was something.
Is it
was,
cash?
It might have been cash.
That's from Payback.
No, it's not. It's not cash. Then I think it might be favela then, or something along those lines, or villa, or something like that.
Okay, sure.
It was pretty good actually. I played it with Dustin. It was a pretty ridiculous match, to be honest with you, going in because I had never played it before, so I just went in blind, and it's fucking hard when you do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like we ended up wrecking them on CT side, but when it came to terrorists, we barely pulled it through.
Oh,
Like
man.
I think we lost like 8 in a row or something like that. It's retarded.
Yeah, we haven't actually played Counter-Strike, I think, in the past week or so. I mean, you've been gone.
Well,
and,
I've been just
Dan's been swamped. So,
AWOL, yeah.
yeah.
What else did I play? I played. I started and have almost completed Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Oh, really? You picked that up on the sale, I'm guessing? The flash sale was $29?
No. I actually have a physical copy that I got for.
Yeah,
$30.
that
Oh,
was
right.
part
That's
of
right.
the-
You
yeah.
bought it on the... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I
That
ended up
was on
getting it.
Flash
I don't remember where I got it this time now. But anyways, I started that game up. That game has a cheerful and playful tone to it, which is it just makes it a whole lot easier to play than I guess a competitive game like Titanfall.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's been my that's been my sleepy time game for quite some time now, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's just Lego and superheroes, so I mean you can't really go wrong. So it's a safe game to play, right?
I still haven't seen the Lego
pretty
movie.
good voice acting in there.
Yeah, there's some comedy in that game that I really wasn't expecting. Which makes me
Lots of
laugh.
puns. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
When Dan played it.
So it's a well written game, and I mean it's like I said,
I
it's
can't
easy
believe
to play.
you guys had never really played a Lego game before.
I
That's
hadn't.
crazy.
This is my first one.
Yeah, that's. I don't know.
But
That's foreign, right?
Lego Star Wars is, I feel like, a classic game.
Oh yeah.
Like it needs to be played.
Have you guys been? Have you guys seen the Lego movie yet? I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't
Yes,
seen it yet.
twice.
Is it good?
Yeah. Do
Yeah,
you not remember the messages?
So good.
He told us in text messages that it was fantastic and amazing.
Oh, I missed them all then.
It's definitely great. A little busy on screen though.
Okay.
In terms of just a lot going on.
I saw it in 3D with my parents.
Oh.
It's much easier to focus on what's going on. So maybe that's
They probably
the way to see
accent
it.
stuff, right? I guess.
Well, yeah, it's the things you're paying attention to
Yeah,
are kind
yeah.
of popped out a little bit.
Yeah, Okay. yeah.
So it's much easier to ignore the like.
Is that still available in
Craziness on
3D
the
and all that
screen.
stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. It's only like been out for 3 weeks.
Cool. Okay, sweet. I might try to go check
Actually,
that out.
I gotta say something. So I got into Spelunky after seeing Dan's score there one day. By the way.
Okay.
And I've been playing the daily challenges almost religiously now.
Okay.
I'm top 100 for the daily challenges. I've still maintained my top 25 for the world in like an overall run.
Holy shit. On the PS3/Vita?
Yeah, on the PSN in general.
Cool. Damn.
It's a game that no matter how hard I try to not want to play it, kind of thing. Like there have been times when I've sat down with my Vita and I'm like, you know what, I really want to finish that last episode of Sly, but Spelunky is right there.
But you know what? There's
But I know I
6
haven't-
hours worth of Spelunky in here.
Yeah, it's
right
like, you know
now.
what? I haven't played the daily challenge today, so any time that I haven't played it, I go and I play it. It's such a piss off though when like that game. I love to hate that game, if that makes any sense, and I hate that I love it too at the same time
You love to hate
because
it.
it's
and
so
hate love it?
infuriating when I screw up something that's really really dumb. Like if I get killed by a bat and I have 250k or something coming out of the mines, I can't tell you how infuriating that is
Oh my god.
because it's like I just got killed by the one thing that I have no excuse to be killed.
There's
by.
a lot of when I've been playing Spelunky, it's a lot of like, okay, I had one good run and then I'm gonna play again, and it'll be like, oh, I got dark on the second map. Okay, I fell in water, so my torch is out. So I'm just gonna walk up the spikes
Oh, and you able to kill yourself?
Yeah.
Why?
because I didn't see the spikes.
Oh,
It's
like
just a
by
lot.
accident,
It's
by
just a
accident.
lot of just like,
Oh, okay.
why did I fucking die? That I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
or
but
like as you start getting really good,
it intensifies. By the way, I will tell you this.
Well, I know, I understand that. I've been to the ice caves once and died from the first thing that I saw. That was when I was here with you guys. When
Oh,
it
wow.
first came out on video.
Oh, right. Okay.
But the what the fuck was I going to say? Yeah, you start as you get a better run.
Yeah.
You kind of start speeding up a little bit, and that's
worse
that's
and worse.
bad because I'll do stupid things where it's just like first world run up, hit a pot, and keep moving forward, and I run to a spider. I'm just like, all right, fucking done. I'm not playing this game right now.
Oh,
I will say that I want to say of the I'm up to 1,500 deaths, I think, on the Vita. So if you go to like your player profile, it'll tell you how many wins you have, how many special wins you have, and how many deaths you have. I have 1,500 deaths in that game.
Grab my Vita from my coat over there, and I'll check mine.
Yeah,
because I bet you it's pretty close.
So I gotta say this. So that feeling you're talking about, where it's like you'll run into something really stupid and it'll just kill you, like, and it's all the worst.
But it's
part
not
is,
even when you get killed by that
here's
stuff.
the thing,
It's
though.
like,
Yeah, the worst thing is that it's all
you
it's all
realize
your
you've arrived at this spot where it's like, this is the only way to progress down, and there's nothing here to drop this arrow trap. I'm not playing this anymore.
You know how you get around that though. So
How?
if there's one block, everything is the entire game is built in quadrants, right?
Yeah.
So everything, if you can picture the entire map as a series of 4 squares, all you have to be able to do is move back and forth between these squares. That's it. What is going on?
I want to make sure our Connect wasn't on because somebody was shooting fire in your face, and I thought our entire podcast was being shoved out of Xbox Live right now. I thought it was like a dude trying to tell us to shut up. We couldn't fucking hear it. I'm sorry, Devin. Continue.
So if there's a spike directly below you, if there's like a set of spikes right underneath you, all you have to do is hang on the first ledge that you're about to drop off of.
Sure.
And then when you drop, move either right or left. And you'll
I'm not talking
avoid it
about spikes.
completely.
I'm talking about an arrow trap.
If it's an arrow trap, that's why you always bring something with you. If
No,
there's one
but
thing I've learned,
you run into you. It's the begin. It's 1-1.
yeah.
I'm talking
Oh,
here.
you're talking. You're just running forward, and there's one like at the other end.
Yeah, and then you go like,
you're running.
okay,
forward
there's
and
nothing here,
smokes
so
you.
I'm going to go explore the other half of the
Yeah, yeah.
quadrant at the top.
Mhm.
There's nothing to throw down there.
You'll notice that usually when I play, if there's an extended side, either left or right, I'll always throw something over there. I'll find the first pot I have, and I'll just chuck it. And purposely for that, because I can't tell you how many times I've done that,
Oh my
where
God.
it's just
See,
been...
I'm just not there yet.
You'll get there,
you
you'll
know?
get there. And like I said, like it's one of these things where the only deaths that I've ever really, or I shouldn't say the only deaths, but the deaths that have frustrated me the most have been all because of me.
Oh man.
You have so much self-control in that game, except for when something stupid happens. Like, Richard, remember when we were playing? And the fucking snake goes over and spits a shit in the shopkeeper's face, and the shopkeeper he just loses his mind and just starts running on a rampage. Like, there's nothing
We
you
still
can
got
do.
through that playthrough.
Well,
though.
I guess we're fucking ending this shopkeeper's life and taking all the stuff now.
And we made it through a hell run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that run, like it was so completely uncalled for. But at the same time, like I want to say there's like 95% of the deaths that I've ever had in that game is because of the fact that it's like I've done something stupid. It's been like a miscalculation of a jump or
Yeah. So did you get to the jungle in the daily challenge today?
probably not.
Okay, because I got to the first part of the jungle in the daily challenge today.
Mhm.
I was doing really well. I had a shotgun. I
Yeah.
had like 5 health.
Yeah.
And there's one part in the jungle area of today's daily challenge where there's just a bunch of vines.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And spikes.
Yeah.
Under?
Yep.
Oh, is
And I went to jump to catch the first vine and just
Didn't even catch it.
yeah. And I was like,
You always hold up.
I'm not fucking playing any more Spelunky for like a day now.
Yeah, when you're jumping for a vine, you always hold up.
Yeah, but the thing is, I play with the analog stick on the Vita, which is probably a mistake.
I play with the analog stick.
Well, I don't know. I didn't catch the vine properly.
I play. So
Fell
here's
to
the
my
thing.
death. I, just
I play with the
shotgun.
analog stick on the Vita.
There was the dude. There was
Yeah.
the puppy behind me.
Yeah.
I was
damn.
like, yeah, I'm just gonna get through this. Put shotgun on the other side. Get the
Grab
puppy,
him and then jump.
do
Yeah.
it
yeah.
again. No, it's fucking
The first time. So
play stupid Cyclops as well. So it's just like,
the yellow one.
yeah.
Fuck. Now I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I play with the
Oh, sorry.
the stick on the Vita and with the numpad on PS3.
Oh okay.
I can't use the joysticks on the Vita, or sorry, on the PS3 for Spelunky.
Weird.
It throws me
loose.
off.
They're too loose.
Yeah, I think
Fans
that's what
don't
it
like
is.
these.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe. I use the D-pad on both of them actually. I think.
I've gotten really good at that game though.
But Kumar, did you see the newest news story about Spelunky? I was gonna bring up later.
About the
but
update or
no, the
No,
3.1
the world
million.
record.
The
no, I haven't.
3.1 million run.
Oh my god, that's stupid.
The
The highest on PSN is I think 2.3.
Yeah. So that guy who was playing, he was streaming it the entire time. He was
Yeah.
trying to see if he could beat it.
How long did it take him, by the way? 72 minutes or something?
Well, the run itself.
Okay, here's
the-
there's a special reason why he has the world record.
okay,
Okay.
so
And it all is down to luck.
okay, so Kumar, I'm going to tell you what he did in the what he got in the first 2 parts, and you
Okay.
you can see if you can guess how long it is. The time that he played was a little bit skewed because he did take a break at one point.
Okay.
World 1-1 in Mines, he
Yeah.
got a plasma rifle or a plasma gun.
Okay. Just
One-
out of like a box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or out of the shop or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't
No, it wouldn't have been in the shop. You can only
Box?
get it out of. Yeah, it's like it's such a small percentage of a drop from a random box. Have you
Okay.
seen it, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so And then 1-2, he got a jetpack.
Okay.
So how long do you think his full playthrough?
See, here's the thing. When I get a jetpack, it takes me longer because I go through every single like I get every single gem. Like my record right now is 1.5 million or something.
Oh wow, that's still really, really amazing actually.
When I get a jetpack, it takes me longer because I'm literally going through every single spot I can, and you can get away from the ghost so much easier too.
So how long do you think his run lasted?
I don't know, maybe like my longest run was like 78 minutes or something.
Okay, so I don't know how long of in-game time it took, but his stream of that run was
Yeah.
6 hours.
Oh my god!
Because he had a plasma rifle and jetpack.
Do you know how
so
careful-
he went and destroyed
Everything?
every block,
Every
in
block.
every area.
That makes sense.
And for the ones that would drop a gem,
yeah,
he
he'd ghost them.
the ghost of all of them.
Did he have a glove?
I don't know, but they showed the end of it,
Yeah.
and he got through the whole thing.
So
in
what
like
did he
7 health.
end up doing with Yama? He just shot him with the plasma rifle,
Yeah. Well, what he did is before he killed Yama, he digged up the friggin' gems and
Yeah,
picked them
yeah.
all up. He passed the
which
like,
is a better thing to do. Like you're
Yeah.
supposed to do that first.
and then he just shot the fuck out of him.
Nice.
Well, the head he bombed it with
You know
a
how
sticky bomb, but-
insanely difficult it is to use that fucking plasma rifle because of the kickback on
Yeah,
it?
the kickback. When he was doing Yama, he would climb up, he'd shoot and go like, and then we'd get back on the thing. I was like,
Yeah, that's incredible. That's incredibly hard to do.
um,
Like on a chain, right? You're saying like he would catch
Yeah.
a chain in midair. Yeah, that's so hard to do.
but it was weird because I didn't watch all of the run. I just kind of skipped through a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And man, he plays so precisely. Like there was so many jumps that he would kind of like land
he playing
exactly
on
on a
PC?
head. I don't know what he was playing on actually.
Okay.
Regardless, he's probably playing with a controller.
He was playing with the controller, and he had a very
not
interesting.
PlayStation, because otherwise
No, yeah.
you'd see
But
that.
he had a really interesting setup. Is that at the bottom right part of his screen, he had the Xbox 360 controller,
Okay.
and when he's pushing buttons, it would light up the buttons in which
That's
direction,
awesome.
and it was really cool.
That's cool.
But yeah,
That
but
seems like a really cool idea for any game.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
3.1 million, and
That's
he
stupid,
he
man.
he passed that
That's
record.
crazy.
He fucking like dug out most of every goddamn.
Oh,
level,
actually,
and-
I had my first successful eggplant run.
What is
really
that?
the whole
Yeah,
What's
Solo?
What's an eggplant?
solo.
yeah.
What's an eggplant?
Of course, it was solo.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it with anyone. Oh, actually, I guess you could do it with someone else. But no, I had my first successful
What's an
eggplant run.
eggplant run?
So an eggplant run, Dan. You know how you can sacrifice things,
Yeah.
and you know how sometimes there's a gift in the shop, like there's a gift box,
Like a mystery box?
like a present. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What happens if you sacrifice the present?
I don't know.
An eggplant pops out.
Okay.
What?
I'm not even kidding you. It's a little purple eggplant. And if you pick up this little purple eggplant and you chuck it at Yama's face, he turns into an eggplant and doesn't do anything. And then you can just kill him. Here's the challenging part about it, though. You have to get the eggplant to Yama. So you can't carry anything while you're holding the eggplant.
You can't drop it and then clear the whole world and then go grab it. And
Yeah,
bring it.
you can do that. Like,
But
absolutely. You can put it down.
But the thing is, though, if you're doing that, if you have a shotgun, you're bringing one thing.
You're
to the
only
exit.
bringing one thing. Yeah, so you better use whatever weapon you can in that world
Mhm.
and then dip kind of thing.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I didn't anger a single shopkeep,
Oh,
but I
okay.
collected every piece of gold or every gem I could, and I
Jesus.
bought out the black market like it was my job.
Holy fuck.
Like we're talking. There was, I think so. There are 3 floors in the black market.
yeah.
2 of those floors, sorry, 2 rooms on 2 rooms on one floor. 1 room on the second floor. Each had just boxes of bombs.
Oh my god.
So 12 bombs each.
Oh my
There's
god.
4 items in each one, so there are 8 times 12 on that part. So 96?
Yeah.
96 bombs there, plus another 12, so I had 108 bombs.
Holy fuck.
Actually, more than 108 because it
Isn't
was
it max out of 99?
No.
Oh. Okay.
so
Did they put out the pro pad, the pro HUD on the console?
not on
version
the
yet?
not on the
Yeah,
Vita or anything.
okay.
I think it's on PC now.
Yeah,
right?
it's on PC. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was able to get through finally,
Oh man, that's insane.
Yeah. and I smoked him in the face, and it was like I just danced around the map because I had Vlad's amulet as well.
Yeah.
So
Some fire.
ran around in the lava like it was my job, and then I ran up, put as many bombs on his face as I possibly could, and then I went and claimed my victory.
Does it give you anything special for doing that? Or just
No, not at all. It's just
Snake
just
fight.
an incredibly difficult thing to do.
Wow. That's
I can't
fucking awesome.
imagine how much harder it would be if you pissed off a shopkeep though.
Oh my god,
If
yeah.
you piss off a shopkeep and you have to, well, I guess you just put it down, you kill the shopkeep, and you go. But when the ghost starts
Yeah.
appearing quicker, then you have to be really, really careful.
Yeah, that's true. But damn though. I still can't believe you got like over 1 point whatever million. That's
1.6 million. or
Shit,
something.
man. That's
Actually, let me
insane.
grab Dan's Vita so you can see how many deaths he has.
Okay.
And you can check your exact score.
But
Over there. Yep.
so
Out there.
in the meantime, I'm gonna bring up a random game here that I played this week.
Are you?
Dan, don't. I finished Dead Island Riptide with Skinned.
Why?
I was on the final chapter of it, and I've had it installed the entire time, and we were waiting for Skin to
The
be able to
first
install.
question you ask him is why.
Yeah. It
I don't know where to
valid question. Absolutely valid question. We finished it. We don't know why we finished it. That game
Was it at least fun? Like, did you have a good time?
it was cool to go back into it. That game
Yeah.
was kind of semi-fun.
Yeah.
But wow, that game has a horrible story, and holy shit, they lined it up for another one apparently. So whatever.
Actually, wait a second. What's
The new one? Dying
no,
Light?
what's March's PS Plus offering? Isn't Dead
It's
Island?
Dead Nation.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Dead
Dead
Nation.
Nation. Okay, great. Never mind.
That Sweet House Marquee, whatever.
Yeah.
Are they they're the same guys who made?
Resogun.
Oh my god! So it's gonna be good.
And it has online co-op.
So all of us can play. All four of us.
I think it's only 2. But I'm not sure. Maybe,
We can
maybe
all
they
play
added it in
2-2.
PS4.
2-2.
Fucking
PS4, 4 people.
Dan,
Anyway.
why is flight mode on?
Because I play on the bus and it
Oh, you rather
goes-
not it pop up every 3
Yeah,
seconds?
yeah.
I understand.
This
This makes sense.
yeah, so I beat Dead Island Riptide. That story was pretty garbage, and wow, can't wait for Dying Light. However, because Dying Light looks like freaking amazing, and it's not gonna be Riptide. So Kumar, what have you played anything else this week other than
I played some more DMC on PC.
Yeah, okay.
I was supposed to start that on PS3, but then I was
PC.
like, whatever. I'm at my laptop already, so played some more of that. Man, that game is still so much fun.
It is.
It's just so well done.
Did you ever finish it?
No, I have. No, sorry, I did.
You
I
finished
started
it?
going back through to start doing like the what are they called, like Sparta mode or
Son of
whatever.
Sparta or
Son of
something.
Sparta.
Son of
Yeah,
Sparta.
I started going through all the difficulties, and I think I
Okay.
got through 3 of them.
Oh wow, holy
I'm
shit!
probably gonna
What's
go
the
back.
hardest, not weird one? Is it
Isn't
Son
it
of
like-
Sparta?
Heaven and Hell, Heaven or no Heaven and
No,
Hell.
Heaven and Hell is a weird one because
Angels
it's
and
like.
Demons.
Yeah, I think that's right.
What do you?
No, it's heaven. Isn't heaven and hell like
Heaven
where,
and Hell's like you kill in one hit, but you get killed one hit. or
There's one
something.
where so the one right
And
after
then
that is
there's-
you can get killed in one hit, but
but
they all
you-
have the same health.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the hardest one, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called though.
It's like there's Heaven or Hell, and then there's
Zombie mode.
maybe it's just Hell only or something like
it's
that.
called
I really
Stomp
like
Mode.
that game.
You didn't really like that game,
I
Sal?
love that game.
Oh, you love it.
I didn't like that game. I
Played
love
it
that
4
game.
times.
Holy shit.
There's Tomb Raiders on this PS Plus.
Yeah, that's right. For
I don't know if I
And
should
then
play
a
it there or if
bunch
I
of
should play it
Vita
on.
PS4, dude. If you're gonna play it,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I could download it, but at the same time, it's like I
Just look at a
still rather-
comparison video.
Yeah.
Well,
Isn't that
I've seen them already. That's why I'm like, well, it's kind of garbo. So
Well,
Yeah.
now that if you start playing the PS3 version just because it's free, you're
Yeah.
just gonna hate yourself the whole time.
because it's just bad.
Yeah. Well, no, I couldn't go back and play. Like
Dan,
a
why am I the
console version.
only person in all of your ranks? Like in all of your, am I the only friend on your list who plays Spelunky?
No, I play it.
I play it.
Then you guys don't share your scores.
Did
and
you
some shit?
unfriend me, you motherfucker?
Oh,
I'm
wait.
kidding.
If you haven't, if you weren't online when you uploaded a score through your
Yeah,
Vita,
it
then it
doesn't-
won't be there.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
If you haven't played 10 daily challenges, you won't have an average score.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what's up.
That's fine.
Cool.
If you don't beat like a certain threshold speed wise, then they just won't even rank you.
Oh wow. So a 6-hour run would not. No, I'm kidding. But
1.3 million is my highest,
yeah.
which seems really. Oh, you know why? Because my daily. Remember that picture I sent you guys where I was #1 in the world for the daily challenge?
Yeah.
That was like a 1.3 or sorry 1.5 or 1.6 million run.
Oh,
Oh,
but it doesn't
shit.
count
But it
daily,
doesn't
does it?
upload into like my high scores. It
Oh.
only counts as a daily run.
Oh my god.
So I was like, that's infuriating. Thanks, guys.
Damn
Well,
it.
I mean, a 1.3 is still pretty impressive.
1.323 million. Number 24th.
So you play anything else?
Nope, not for me.
How many deaths do I have? Have you checked that even?
You go to
The book, I think. And
player
you
stats.
yeah.
You have 66 deaths.
That's not so bad.
I have over 1,500.
Jesus. I don't know what I'm at. Let's figure out. That's the point. Random clap. Random clap I've been playing. Random crap I've been playing. I started playing Fallout New Vegas. I got through all of it except for now I have like 2 or 3 missions from the end or something. I'm about to finish it. I finished all the DLCs. I sunk like 30 something hours into it out of casts. It was crazy.
What's the mission?
Hey Dan, the daily challenge is available. Maybe you should play it.
I already played it today.
No, it's available. Which time zone are you going with? Because I'm pretty sure it's Pacific.
I played it this morning. Like
I'm
in
pretty
bed.
sure. I'm pretty sure it's like it's Pacific time
I
zone.
don't know,
I
guess
think.
there's another one.
Yeah.
What's the name of the thing in the quest in Old World Blues? What's
Oh,
what's
Brain's
your
best
stupid
friend?
Coffee pasta or whatever.
The brain's best friend.
Brain's best friend is the name of a side quest in Old World
Follow
Blues.
Blues.
Oh my
Fallout
god,
New
Dan, you
Vegas.
haven't unlocked Meat Boy.
Oh,
I haven't unlocked anyone.
Can I go unlock Meat Boy for you?
No, you're just gonna skew my scores.
Okay.
I play Cyclops guy anyways. Like it doesn't.
But anywho, so yeah, I played through Fallout New Vegas. I'm not done yet. I want to finish it. That game is kind of awesome, except for a lot of those DLCs are kind of shitty. A lot of them drag on.
Yeah, New Vegas is awesome, except for the part where
Old World
the game.
Old World Blues was super. no. So Old World Blues was really awesome to go through, because the writing and stuff was really fantastic. Some of the characters in there were awesome. And then I played Dead Money, which was super boring-ish for me. A lot of people, from what I've been hearing from the chat, it's either love it or hate it. But it was a dark map that looked exactly the same everywhere to me. I hated the characters in it, and there was traps that would fucking hurt you constantly, and there was no way to like just really properly buy things from the shop.
Which is the one where you find out about the guy with bandages on his face?
Not Lonesome Road. Hands, Honest Hearts. Honest
That's
Hearts.
the one that's always interested me the most to play.
That one
I
has
feel like that gives a lot of background.
Yeah, that's also the one that I skipped through the most because it seemed so religion focused, and I just could not give a shit about it. So I ended up siding with the dude who ended up being the bad guy, but I knew about it. But it was never giving me a way to kind of fuck him over.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was, I guess, too deep. So then when it came to going him versus the other guy, I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'm with you. And then the second it ended, I just vaxxed and just punched the shit out of the fucking guy I was with. But the thing is, it was too late. Even though he was dead unconscious and I busted his face open,
you'd still like sided with him.
Yeah, so the other guys were still shooting at me, and it didn't trigger.
No, look what I did.
I didn't know, so I was like, fuck, I guess can't do that. I'll just hit load and quit. So I loaded my save back up, and I just didn't punch him in the face. And then it played the cutscene, which was the ending. So me punching his face open would have made me not able to leave that DLC, possibly.
Wow.
It's a little bit backwards.
Yeah. So
Just
anyway, point is, I finished that DLC. It was pretty good. I really liked the area in Honest Hearts because it was like cool mountain areas and there was lots of caves and a lot of cool shit. But that was one that I was kind of starting to get tired with Fallout, so I started blasting through them. But yeah, Fallout New Vegas is fucking awesome. Except for
I got pretty far in that too, and then burnt out on it.
Yeah, it's really easy to get burnt out. But I feel like 3/4 of me playing that game is me walking up to a box, hitting A, going through a loot thing, picking something up, walking somewhere, pressing A, looting something.
Well, do you want to explain how you approached the end game setup for this?
So semi spoilers, but not really.
No, you didn't really tell Kumar.
Yeah, so semi spoilers, but not really. When you get to one point in the game, you're kind of there's like different factions in the game. There's like the Omerta. There's White Glove Gang or something. There's
there's the 3 different casinos.
Yeah. And
then there's
3 different yeah,
House,
the
right?
Omerta House, the Brotherhood of Steel, and the Bangers?
And Legion.
The Legion.
The Bangers?
The Bangers?
Boomers?
Boomers. Not Bangers, sorry. So what would
Why say
happen?
dumb things, Riccio?
I don't know. I'm messed up in the head, dog. But no, what would happen is the game asks you to go to each one of those factions and learn something about them, and then choose like, are they good? Like, do you want to keep them alive, or do you want them to get like nuclearly wiped out or something? And
there's reasons, but
yeah, there's reasons. But let's just say it's that. I was about 38 hours something into that playthrough. Like, I'm done. I want to finish the game. So it was like, oh, let's go to these factions. I hadn't met these factions yet, so I would have to do side quests and meet them and all this shit. So my deciding factor whether they lived or died was if I went up to them and because a lot of them, what they do is you go up and they're like, oh, hang on, you want to come into our casino? Put your weapons away. Give them to me. Give me all your armor and all your stuff. Just like be as like quote unquote naked as you can, so that we know you won't kill us, and we'll let you talk to our leader and stuff. If they asked me to get rid of my stuff, I was like, so you want me to lose all my shit, and then I have to re-put all my hotkeys and all my stuff once I get it back, and then figure out what's the new stuff? No. Fuck you. Get out of the talk. Punch them all to death. So I killed them.
So mean.
So Brotherhood of Steel, I heard they had a cool story. They're all dead. The Omerta gang was like, hey, you want a piece of my thing? Whatever. Punch the fucking dead. There was another gang of people who they looked kind of interesting. They were like the rich people, the like
is it the White Glove people?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is kind of
story
neat.
with that. I can tell you what is it.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, it's kind of neat. And then the dude walked up to me. He's like, oh, wait, hold on. Can you just give me your weapons? I'm like, dude, I made it. I was. So then the thing is,
you almost had me.
Yeah. So the thing is,
now you're fucking dead.
But that was the one quest that I killed the 3 people at the entrance, but no one else really fought me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I went. And it was like, oh, you can go talk to their leaders. I'm like, oh. So I went up to their leaders and snuck behind them and then vatzed, uppercutted their asses and their faces would explode. And I was like, all right, they're both dead. And then whatever, fuck them. And then I went to like another gang and they didn't ask me to put my weapons away. So they survived and apparently they're assholes, but that's cool.
That's the boomers you're talking about.
And then I went to like the cons and then they're just like, oh yeah, it was all this war and stuff with the NCR, but you know, there's this jerk guy in charge. I'm like, you're cool, whatever, fuck it. I don't give a shit. You didn't tell me to put my weapons away. Teleport back. She's like, yeah, these guys are cool too. Don't worry about them. And then I haven't
Did
finished
you
the
know there's
missions
a
after.
character that will give you a concealed pistol
Really?
that you can, like, if you have to give away your weapons?
Oh
you can
yeah,
still
yeah.
keep
I
it?
walked out of the thing. He's like, "Hey, if you want a weapon, that." Yeah. So, anyways, I almost punched him in the face, but no. There was a lot of moments. There were a lot of moments in that game where I'd hit like I'd be talking.
You're taking a lot of cues from Sompy, huh?
But the thing is the power glove was so fun.
I want to watch this now because it sounds so
But
fantastic.
there was times where I'd be walking around and there's like this like the whores that would be and they'd be like, "Oh, come check out our place," and then I just it when it was gonna happen, so I'd hit pause and
you
then I'd
were
go
in
down to save and then you save, it would unload whatever. Then I'd just start beating the shit out of the person. But that game is too fun because going into VATS and then hitting people, and then the slow motion, like when you're unarmed and using a power fist, you don't know what's gonna happen. You're either gonna punch them and their face just pops. You're like, oh, okay, that was great.
Or it's
you're
just
gonna
like
punch them and their fucking body goes like flying, like leg comes off, but you hit them in the face or something. And you're like, I don't understand what happened. But it was always fun. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed my time with Fallout New Vegas. I like the reason that I started skipping through it is not because the game is shit. It's just because
You get burnt out on it. That's
I
what it is,
played
yeah.
just too much of it. But man, that game is fun. That game is really fun, and playing it makes me really psyched for what the next Fallout is going to be, because seeing what Skyrim improved on top of just like the formula that Bethesda used to use with their games, like stuff kind of happening while you're running around, like you'd have like people run up to you and tell you things, and the game wouldn't really pause. Sometimes they just yell things at you and you'd learn. There's really none of that in Fallout, and just little improvements like that would be awesome because yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of stopping, talking, looting, stopping, like picking up. It was just like there's a lot of just nothing happening. And then I run, punch a guy in the face, run back, talk, stopping, and it's like, especially when you get into the DLCs like Old World Blues, where you kind of go into an area, a new DLC, and then one guy just like, hey, and then he just talks to you for like 15 minutes, and you're like, holy fuck, like okay, that's all the backstory. Okay, all right, let's keep going. And
Well, it's a weird thing because it grays out all the options.
Yeah.
You almost feel compelled, like, okay, click through here, click
Yeah,
through here.
yeah.
Okay, what haven't you told me about this yet?
there were definitely times where I'd be going through that, and then at one point, like it'd be like, oh, so wait, so what are these? What is this covenant gonna do? And then the bottom one's like, I don't give a fuck, just like we're done here, and I'm like, let's go, done. So whatever, you're dying, or like, oh, this conversation is done, and all that stuff. But
Yeah, why are you saying dumb things?
what are you gesturing
He's
for?
putting away my Vita.
Oh, okay.
How about that TXK,
I don't,
Kumar?
I don't trust you.
Pretty serious.
I don't trust you anymore.
The music is what makes it.
Is it awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems like a game that would have a pretty killer soundtrack.
I'm trying to see other things that
The
I played
main
through.
lyric of the song is "Space is everything."
So
That's the chorus.
it has a killer soundtrack.
I talked about last time that I played Dishonored, right?
What?
I talked about last podcast that I played through Dishonored DLCs. I'm pretty sure. That
Yep,
sounds like
yep,
something.
yep.
Okay, cool. Perfect. And that means there's not much else to talk about except for I got into Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. I started playing more of it. That game is now open beta. Super fun to play. It's pretty much Diablo with...
Do you have a castle yet?
Yes, I have a castle.
So we can raid you?
Yes, you can raid me.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Let's do this
I've
again.
I'll
even,
play it again.
I've even,
all of us, yeah.
I've even rated like MCP. I've gotten like Skin addicted to it. I got Shanghai addicted to it. There's a few of us, and now
it's just like Diablo Light.
yeah, and now it's free to get into. So
Oh,
it's okay. You just get into it, install it on Steam, try it. It's pretty goddamn cool, and that game is fucking addicting. There's times where like because the loading screens in that game are like half a second long. Don't fucking load a gun in my face, Dan. Because the loading screens are really short and all that stuff. It's so easy to just like go into a castle, be done with it in 2 minutes, load another castle, be done with it, and just build something really quick, just be done. Like it's so awesome. Apparently, F and Karma's playing it now. I showed it on stream, and people were like, "Whoa, that's pretty cool." But
How many people in the channel actually play that game?
how many people?
Seems like there's a whole lot of them.
I don't know
Well, now
now.
it's free to get into, right?
Yeah, now
so
it's
I
free to
guess
get
everyone
into.
can
There's
play.
probably more, but there's a good
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 of us maybe that did it. But yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Skin mentions Diablo 3 just got their patch that apparently removed some stuff. Not the shop yet, but it was a big patch.
Still
to
can't
prepare.
wait for that on
Care.
PS4.
Yeah, same PS4.
Dan, are you getting it on PS4 as well?
Yep.
Is it 4-player?
Yeah.
So all 4 of us can play.
Yeah.
Finally.
So we're not gonna play with Riccio because he's not gonna wait for us. He's just gonna be like, "Hey guys, I know we played last night, but now I'm on the 3rd difficulty and I have tons of good stuff
No.
So you myself,
won't
and
do that.
Swamps. Swamps, are you getting it?
I already have it.
for PS4."
Oh, sorry about.
If you already have it for PS4,
Diablo
can
3.
we play it too?
No, not Diablo 3. Yeah, I'll play it.
Nice
Now we're
one.
still talking
Nice.
about Epic Loot.
Yeah, Big Loot's awesome. But I played a game called Banished. This was donated by Skinned, and Banished is okay. Imagine playing Age of Empires, if there was no fighting. At least there's no fighting that I know of. I haven't played enough of it. But so it's Banished is all about playing as a group of people who've been exiled from a town or something, and you have to kind of restart. I'm scared. You have to restart. You guys are like looking around. There's like Nerf guns that could pop out and shoot me in the face. Anyway, it's you pretty much have to start a new town as a band of exiles. And so you start off, and there's like 12 of you. Okay, so the game is an RTS. You're kind of top down, but it's really survival. There's like 12 of you. Let's say you start out. You have to build like houses. You have to get wood. You have to get like food, medicine. You can like try and get like wool and stuff to make clothing so that you're warm whenever it's cold. You have to make wood and cut it into lumber so that you can put it into fireplaces to keep people warm during winter and stuff. But the game is very much survival. So people kind of grow old. They die. They have to have kids. They have to make. You can have to put them through school, kind of, so that.
Is it like a multiplayer?
No, it's single player.
Oh,
so,
sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah, so it's like Age of Empires, but imagine no fighting. So you're like, yeah, you build your houses, you build your farms, and all stuff. But it's very sort of like quote unquote realistic, where to get a farm you need to get seeds. To get seeds, you have to either hope that you have some or you can find some, or you have to make a trading post that a dude might come by once a year and then bring like, oh dude, I've got these seeds. I gotta trade these seeds for, let's say, lumber, because I make a lot of lumber. And then you can plant that, and then if you like, let's say you only make corn, and there's a shit ton of corn, people get sick of corn, and then they're like, oh, they start getting depressed, they start getting sad, whatever. It's really stupid, just corn. So there's a lot of multitasking. You have to like get people happy, make sure they have kids. If they have kids, make sure there's houses so that the kids can move out and then make their own families, and they don't want to live with their parents. But then people can die. If they don't go to school, they're stupider. They'll die during like work. If there's no one to replace them, people go crazy. There's like so much little things that happen. Sorry, my throat's fucking up. There's also like disasters that can happen that I never had.
Talk too much.
Yeah, there's like influenza. There's like volcanoes and tornadoes or something that can happen. But yeah, it's almost like a survival.
I'm actually looking over there and nothing.
Okay, I'm on to you. No,
except for not doing anything.
I know, I'm scared. But yeah, no, it's pretty much like a really cool sort of. It's almost like, imagine Minecraft's, but not really Minecraft. But Minecraft, how you have to kind of find food and stay alive and build like stuff to prepare yourself for. There's not really zombies or anything, but just surviving against something. It's a weird sort of non-fighty RTS, and it's actually kind of awesome. It's like $20 on Steam right now. I would say check it out. It's really interesting. Like it's hard to explain what exactly it is. But apparently it's one dude who worked for 3 years solo on this thing and just made it like his dream project. And there's so much love that went into it. Like, you can play through the game on like 10 times speed. And it's really crazy to see people running around and like doing their business and like cutting down trees, doing stuff, foraging for stuff, hunting. And then like snow comes in when it's winter. And Jesus Christ. This is the freaking gun sound coming out of your phone. But no, all the elements and stuff are really cool in Banished. But anyways, Banished is pretty cool. Check it out, you guys. It's like $20. I highly recommend either checking out like Total Biscuits, What the Fuck Is, or all that stuff.
It sounds interesting.
It's actually really, really cool. Honestly, without the shitty gun sounds being played by Kumar, it's actually a pretty fantastic game.
You're so jealous. It's unreal.
But no, it's just crazy to see that this guy worked for 3 years of his life or something on this thing, and you can really feel the care that went into it. Like everything that exists in that game, there's a lot of micromanaging, a lot of like fucking numbers everywhere, and sort of like it looks like Excel spreadsheets sometimes, but it's really, you guys.
Yo, I'm not even doing anything.
But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty awesome. I'd highly recommend checking it out. Anyways,
Giving Devin a toy is bad.
Devin
I don't
bad.
have it.
Devin bad.
I don't have it. God damn it.
Anyways, a random game that I want to talk about really quick is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I'm playing on the Xbox One.
We've all
You've been
tried
playing a lot of it.
We've
now,
all
right?
kind of tried it. Yeah, it's been
Sorry.
Not me.
it's been like 3 days. Seriously, Kumar, stop. It's been like 3 days I've been playing it, and yeah, I don't know. You guys got to try it a little bit today. I don't know what you guys thought about it before or what you thought it was gonna be.
I had a non-opinion.
Yeah.
I have mail. I have mail. Sorry.
Its mailbox went off.
There we go. My phone is silenced.
I had no opinion of it
Okay.
before today. Now it seems like an interesting like.
Xbox.
What just
Now it
what
seems
just
like
happened?
an interesting like, just sit and just like, I want to be playing a game while I'm doing something else type of game.
Yeah.
Just like relaxing, just skating around, playing, just shooting things.
Yeah.
You know, like I have a growing affinity.
It's been like 3 days I've been playing it. You're watching the stream.
Sorry.
On your phone?
Well, I have chat open on my phone, so.
There's a chat mode.
Is there?
Yeah. Go
Wow,
to
this
quality.
is totally new to me.
It doesn't work, Devin.
I need to see it.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, I have a growing affinity towards the sunflower plant, like you were talking about. 'Cause
Yeah.
I like that gun better.
Is
yeah,
it just a resource plant again?
It's a healer in the.
Oh, okay.
So Kumar, what Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is imagine like TF2, how you have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
multiple classes.
Yeah, yeah.
You have like for on the plant side, you have the pea shooter, which is like he shoots peas. Obviously, he shoots.
Let's hope
He-
so.
He's also like the scout because he has like a sprint and a high jump and stuff.
That's awesome.
You can do a Gatling gun. Then you have
He's
like
got like a slower fire.
Wait,
like,
did they replace all of the like other pea shooters with just one?
Well, there's different.
You can
like,
summon-
subclasses.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can still be like the what was it called, the twin shooter?
No, so that stuff is
there's
little plants you
there's
can
also,
plant.
There's like
Oh, okay, okay,
towers
okay.
Tower,
that
yeah.
you plant.
But yeah, it's really interesting. So yeah, you have the pea shooter. You have like the chomper guy, which is the guy who can go up and he's like a melee guy.
Yeah.
You have the sunflower, which is kind of a healer. He like heals dudes, and
The jumper guy's not a one hit kill, is he?
if you go from behind, yeah. If you like
Oh, seriously?
assassinate, yeah, you
That's
like
awesome.
eat them fully. And the cool thing is when you eat them, like the zombie's hand, like the player that you ate, his hand is like hanging out of your mouth for a little while until you digest them.
just like it is in the game.
Yeah, it's fucking
awesome.
awesome. And you can also burrow underground and stuff. The sunflower heals and such. And what's the other class? The cactus is a sniper. So I don't like your planning.
No, I
he
was running
asking
away
where
from
his
my
video
video.
was.
Okay.
I'm trying to interrupt you.
Okay, that's cool. But anyway, and then the zombies on their side have like a soldier dude. They have like an engineer and a scientist, which is the scientist like heal stuff. Engineer can like plant turrets and build like a teleporter to get closer to the action. And then you have the all-star, which is like a dude who can like dash through people and shoots footballs, and he's a bit more tanky. But yeah, no, it's really cool. It's the past 3 days I've been spending a shit ton of time playing it, and it's crazy because
Smiling.
Oh. Okay, well that was totally useless. I'm sorry.
Kumar's
anyway,
the ruiner of podcasts.
Jesus Christ, Kumar.
I'll focus.
Anyway.
Play.
Damn, Tangle. No, anyway, so for that game, I picked it up. It was $40 on the Xbox One. It's $30 on the PC and on the Xbox 360. The PC version is not out yet for Garden Warfare. So what the game has is it has a horde mode. That's similar to Gears of War, like Dan was saying. There's multiple places you can put down and all that shit.
Very, very similar, and that's not knocking it. That's
Yeah.
Quick question,
Horde mode is a
actually.
fantastic
Go for it.
thing.
The PC version of the game's coming out in what, June?
They didn't say. They just said it's springish.
I heard May for some reason. I
Yeah,
don't know where I
sure.
heard that, but
Yeah, I'd say give it like a month or two.
Okay.
Just because I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
I can't see them being too far behind on it.
Let's hope not.
The weird thing is, I'm pretty sure at E3 when they announced it, they said PS4 and PS3 copies, and now when they're saying it, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, we had no plans yet."
Well, it was exclusive initially, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, when they said at E3, I'm pretty sure they said it was like launch exclusive
Okay.
to those.
Oh, so it's just a timed exclusive like
yeah,
everything else.
but now it seems the way they put it, it's like it's just like not happening yet.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's got to be happening. There's no reason that game would be like limited to the Xbox.
Well, I can't
One or
imagine that
360.
EA would all of a sudden start going exclusive
Yeah.
with Microsoft.
Especially with a game like Plants vs Zombies, which tries to probably get everywhere because it's a known brand for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. But yeah, anyways, what's crazy about Garden Warfare is I picked it up and I didn't expect it to be as tight as it is. And when I say that, I mean like it has like the netcode of like Call of Duty. It doesn't have like any weird Battlefield
So
stuff.
it's really,
and
really quick.
It's really
responsive.
quick. It's really awesome. It's 60 frames per second on the Xbox One at least, and it's fast. It feels ridiculously balanced for a game like a third-person shooter from PopCap. Like I didn't expect that to be awesome like right out of the gate.
Yeah.
yeah, they make stuff like this.
Yeah, it makes stuff like Peggle and like the top-down Plants vs Zombies and stuff. Yeah, it runs really well. It has the horde mode. It has a kind of like rush similar to Battlefield 4 or Battlefield, where you kind of make your way along and you get farther and farther into it. There's also a team deathmatch. Yeah, the game is friggin' awesome. The game has also similar to Mass Effect, where you kind of earn coins and you spend those coins to get like the common pack, the rare pack, the super awesome pack.
Oh,
but
like
they're
the
more
multiplayer, you
expensive.
mean?
Yeah, they're more expensive, and then you can unlock stuff. And this game has like over 1,000 things to unlock, whether it's little like
How many microtransactions are there?
there's none yet.
Oh, okay.
There's none. You can
Not
buy,
yet.
you can't. They say yet, but you can't buy coins. But getting coins is so easy. Like
Okay.
yeah.
So it's just a grind, basically.
Yeah, it's just a grind, but it's not really a grind because there's no leveling up. That's like that's you earning stuff is through those random things, but it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's almost too goddamn good. I'm surprised. Like
Are there plans for DLC and stuff for it, or
they haven't said anything yet. I can't see why not, especially after how good it's kind of ended up. Like a lot of people are saying really good things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect it to be this good, and playing it now, like I kind of hope there's DLC because the maps are already freaking awesome. The look of that game is fucking crazy. Stuff is so colorful. It's almost super refreshing to see it. Like there's stuff is really colorful when you're on like the multiplayer matches where it's player versus player. It's 12v12. So people using different powers, like Dan had like a radioactive pea shooter, so there's like light lime green craziness going on, or like neon green going on. You got like ice people shooting like ice, people exploding like pieces of stuff. There's like corn bombs coming on, there's exploding, making popcorn like bounce around the fucking map and shit. Like and all it's staying like rock solid 60. And it's just colors and just awesomeness and the sound effects and all this stuff going on. Like there's
it's like though.
Yeah, but it's like Titanfall where they managed to make a shooter that is balanced feeling and fun, where I've played for like 4 days right now and I'm still not angry, and I want to play more and more, and it's crazy because there's also like just 5 maps, and the game is awesome. I was worried because it was $40 on Xbox One, and I'm thinking, hey, in 2 weeks Titanfall's out. Why the fuck am I doing this?
Yeah.
Also, it's gonna be dead when Titanfall comes out. But now that I'm playing, I'm like, no, this like it's just crazy that a game from like PopCap, like a shooter, has
That's like a completely new idea too. It's not like they had any back having done this before.
And they pulled it off so beautifully. And in the horde mode that Dan was playing earlier, like it's kind of neat to see the zombies that you've seen in like Plants vs Zombies 1 or 2 or whatever, like the screen door person or the one which is like the dancer one, and to see them in 3D and have them still have that same look and animation and awesomeness, it's I don't know, it's so much fun to play. That game is fucking
Dope.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's dope. And even stupid shit like customizing your sunflower to have like a fucking tattoo on its face for some reason, and like fucking ice cream cone hands
goggles.
or orange goggles,
Yeah, but
like
see,
oranges.
Made out of oranges.
Customization will always win.
Yeah, and it's just oh man,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Heels are the like.
Orange goggles. Yeah, like the actual like ear.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So he says, Microsoft Windows says June 30th, 2014.
Okay.
So possibly for that. So awesome. Sweet. Thank you, Sweet Too.
For the
PC version, yeah.
Great.
But yeah, I that's the type of game that if you guys get it on PC, I would probably like to get it on PC again. The PC version is also $30, so that wouldn't be so bad. Yeah. But yeah, the PC version I would probably buy it again because it's probably gonna be $30, and then put on like a Green Man coupon, it's gonna be like $20, let's say, and then I get to play with you guys. I'm down for it possibly. I highly recommend you guys all buy it. You guys, so you guys can at least play, or we can
PC?
play at some
You're
point.
You said
PC
12v12,
Yeah.
right?
at 12v12, yeah.
Can you imagine if a bunch of people from the channel got it too?
A lot of people have been getting it for the Xbox One from the channel right now. And-
They're getting it for the Xbox One?
Well, yeah, like they've seen it, like holy shit, this is okay, that's awesome. And then they'll like they bought it, but I'm hoping to get a posse of people to at least like the horde mode is for 4 people only,
Yeah.
but the other ones are 12.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm hoping to get a group of people.
So Dan, how do you feel? Are you getting it now?
For PC?
yeah, even with Titanfall coming, it's
Well,
well
PC's is way
June.
now,
Yeah,
so.
that's true. You'll be done with it, but yeah, hope and if a PC version comes out in June and there's DLC, hopefully it's bundled with it. But holy shit, I want DLC to come out for that game. Anyway, I played that. I also played some Thief. Thief also came out on the same day as Plants vs Zombies.
Don't you mean
Garden Warfare?
The 4th?
Oh god, no. Thief.
Isn't the 4 in the middle of the word thief somehow?
No, no.
I've seen
It's like a
mock-ups.
because it's not technically Thief 4. It's like a redo, I guess. I think reboot. Sure, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna drink here real quick. Thief ain't that good. I was still pumped for it. I think I've told you guys on the podcast that I was waiting for it, except for I knew it looked wonky, but the story was hopefully going to pull through because I thought it was made by the Deus Ex team, but I don't think it actually is.
Did it stay kind of shitty?
You saw me play it a little bit, right?
Yeah, I was watching that cast for quite a while.
It did not get bad. I
You
played.
didn't seem happy, man.
No, I played a little bit off cast to be like, I got to see if this is watchable. And the entire time, I was in a Skype call the entire time, and you can ask those people the entire time. Like I played for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. was complaints and confusion. Climbing around stuff, like I hate it because exploring that world feels really friggin' cool. It looks awesome. There's a lot of stuff to steal, and I love just going around and hitting E on stuff and picking shit up. That's what I love doing in BioShock.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, it actually looks really cool. But
Yeah.
then in practice, it's something entirely different.
It's just weird because did you ever play Dishonored, Kumar?
I played a little bit of it. I never played it through to completion on my own.
Okay, but you know how you could like see something
Did
and
you know that game has Bioshock eating sounds?
Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, I know.
You know how
That's all I know about that game.
how in Dishonored, I guess because of Blink, you look at something and be like, I want to get up there. You kind of easily
Yeah, you
reach
can just
that.
do it. Yeah.
And in Thief, money and stuff shines, and you saw it, I think.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you'll kind of look up and you're like, oh, sweet, it's right there. And you kind of look around and you're like,
It's like there's a million different ways to get there, but you can't use any of them.
not even. You just kind of look around and you're like, there's no fucking ledges. And then you're like, oh, there must be a ledge here. And you go up to it, but everything's contextual. So you're like hitting spacebar, you're like, oh, no, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a ledge. No, no, it wasn't in the right spot for it. And you climb. And then jump. There's no jump. It's just contextual as well. So
Yeah.
if you go to a ledge, you hit spacebar, he goes forward, which sucks because sometimes there's something below you and you're on a ledge, but there's a gap. And then you're like, no, I want to drop down. So you look down, but then he hops across and you're like, there's no fucking just, no, what if I crouch and like try to roll off? No, you can't because there's invisible walls. Trying to just fucking get off this ledge. You try to jump, you fall, you die. You're just like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's like ways have specific ways you're supposed to get to them. It's, I don't know. The environment's almost like a puzzle instead of
Yeah.
enjoying getting around it. But
Story-wise, is there any
story-wise, it's kind of gotten a little bit better. That first cutscene that I think you remember watching with the chick and everything was like,
was that where there was something going on below?
yeah, like a green.
That one
goop.
was so fucking dumb.
It was like the voice acting is really weird. Like you're crawling on buildings.
It was just
and
hard to watch.
It is like it's cringy to watch. And especially when you're like on buildings sneaking around and the chick's voiceover is like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna grind over there and steal things. You're like, what the fuck? You're like, we're sneaking. What the hell is happening? But and then you have Garrett, which is the main character. You're running around stealing stuff, and he has like little quips to tell you what's like, oh yeah, it's sweet. I always wanted a brooch like this, or a brooch. Fuck, brooch. It's brooch, motherfucker. I don't want anyway.
A hearth.
A hearth. Oh. So he'll pick shit up and he'll say stuff like, "Oh, maybe I should go to the shop and do whatever." But like the game it feels like there's an RNG generator, so random number generator, choosing what the fuck the volume is going to be on his voice. Sometimes you pick up stuff and
It
he's like,
fluctuates a lot, huh?
yeah, he's like, and you're like, did he just whisper? Was that fucking Garrett? And you're like, yeah, there's subtitles. What the fuck did he say? Like, he'll just like be whispering to himself, but he's supposed to be talking loudly, or you're having a conversation with someone who's like, it sounds like he's inside your brain, and then you respond to him with like almost inaudible whispering. There's just weird audio cues and stuff. But also, there's just QuickTime events for really dumb shit, like opening windows to get through a loading screen that does stuff, and I don't know. I'm probably going to go through it anyways. I'm definitely not going to cast it because I don't want it to be something else that I cast and I can play my way through.
I don't think people were too happy either.
No, I actually went from Plants vs. Zombies with like 40 people watching to that where it dropped down to under 9 people.
Jeez.
Instantly, because it was hard to watch. It was hard for me to play, and then now me playing
The
it,
little bits you
being
showed me was very hard to watch.
yeah, and just like it was the fact that even I'm not enjoying it is hard to make them enjoy it, especially if the story's not good for them to like try and hang on to make that enjoyable. But it's hard. I don't know.
Are you still? You said you're still gonna get through it, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying he used a takedown on the person that was in a chair, fell out of a chair while I was moving. That's the press button. He fell. Yeah, there's a lot of weird physics things. Like people will be like sleeping in a chair, and you'll go to hit them. Like hitting Q is like a takedown, which you can usually knock them into in the face or something. But I feel like in Deus Ex there was a lot of like contextual stuff, like you choke people or do things or slam onto stuff and do whatever. And this one, if some dude's in a chair, if he's standing up, you'll kind of have like a grab him by the neck, hit him in the head thing or whatever. If he's like in a chair, it just does like a swipe animation. And then you hear like a boom, and then the dude's unconscious. And you're like...
Did you just slide out of the chair?
Yeah, like he'll just kind of slide, and you can pick people up and like throw them into walls and shit. It's
nice.
There's a lot of weird stuff. But I'm only at chapter 1. I'm going to play
Why'd
more
you
of
kill
it.
that guard?
Because I'm better than
was
you.
Barely older than you.
I'm better than you. That's why. Because of this hook. Anyways.
What does it mean? What do you... Because
Give me the claw.
I don't kill people if I don't have to.
Yeah.
So it's okay when you do it.
You don't know me.
Yeah.
The worst dialogue.
that was the opening dialogue for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And it does something interesting, which it does. Okay, I want to talk about something that's really weird about the game is when you pick shit up, like you have this sort of like his hand reaches out and grabs it and it disappears. And like hand reaches out and grabs it and it disappears. And then like whenever I stopped playing it and I went to my kitchen to like grab something to drink, I like opened my cupboard and I reach for it and I'm like, man, this is really fucking dumb. Like this, like, it was just the realization of like, oh my god, it does kind of look like this. Just
Oh, the hand comes out.
yeah, it's like it's like man, god damn it, thief. But also there's just weird shit like stupid.
I praised you for. I got upset at you for being dumb when in fact I should have been praising you for being ultra realistic.
But there's really weird shit where like I wish almost I was in QA because there was stuff that I think I would be really nitpicky about, which would be awesome. For example, the blackjack, which I was talking about, you hit people with. It's also hit R is your melee weapon to do like. But your hands are always on screen because that's what they want to do. They want to make you feel like you're Garrett. You're stealing things. It's like you are him. But but when you swipe, he reaches down to pull it and then he hits people with it. And then as it comes back, it teleports out of your fucking hand. And then your hand's just like this again. I'm like
Yo, he just puts it away really quick.
no, because it's like.
That's what I mean. He puts it away so quick.
I wish it would like disappear off screen for a second and then like come back up or something. I don't know. Just dumb shit.
You don't have to hear the like
yeah, just
resheathing
it coming out of the screen. Like even if it's like just it's gone. Like but don't show me it vanishing. Like it's just little things that bother me. But anyway, Thief is okay. I managed to get it only for $30, so that made it a little bit easier for me to deal with. But
you probably get the same money back if you ever end up trading it.
Well, it's on Steam, sadly.
Oh,
yeah.
well then.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still gonna play through it. I'm gonna try to have as much fun as I can with it. But it's too bad that it ended up being kind of poopy. It could become good. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But maybe stay away for now. I don't know. Plants vs Zombies. Get that one instead. It's really good.
Save your money for Titanfall.
Yeah.
Stand by.
That too.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Your Titan will be ready in 15 seconds.
I feel like there's something else that I play. Oh, I'm playing Bravely Default as well on the 3DS. That game is really fantastic. I'm not that far into it. I'm not going to say much about it other than I've played the crap out of the town minigame. And I'm like only at chapter 1 in the game and I've totally maxed out my fucking town. And I need to play more of it. That game is fantastic. It's hitting the little JRPG itch that I had because I haven't played Final Fantasy 13 or Ni no Kuni or anything on cast yet. So, yeah.
So it's solving that.
Yeah. Xbox, pause. There you go, Devin. How does it feel?
Xbox
Exactly.
Snap. Xbox Snap.
Xbox One Guide. Yeah, no, that's pretty much all I've played, I think. I think I've gone into loadout a little bit more, and it's been pretty great.
And that's why voice control has no place in console gaming.
Yeah, I want to point that out. Whenever I'm streaming the Xbox One, I find it really hard to talk about things because it'll just trigger things. I think we were talking about this earlier.
That's so
Keep
stupid.
launching Crackle. You're gonna get you to down to stop it.
But Xbox unsnap. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Desnapify.
Yeah, desnapification was the good one. But yeah, anyways, I think that's pretty much all I've played this week. There's all these little games.
Oh, that's it?
I played Tango Down and some weird red thing and some weird shit. Well, that's it? What do you mean? What are you gonna... No, don't reach for a gun.
I meant, like that's all you've played?
Yeah, that's all I've played.
I played like 2 games.
I've gone back into Final Fantasy 14 as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have careers.
Hey, I'm trying to make a career. Out of Call of Duty... No, I'm kidding.
MLG 2.
No, MLG playing for a zombie dog. But yeah.
So news?
Yeah, news. I guess so. Lots of news we've already talked about as we've gone through this, which is pretty fantastic. Kumar.
Yep.
Awesome Nuts.
Awesome Nuts on what, the
Awesome
4th?
Nuts.
On?
PS4 and Xbox One?
I don't actually know.
No.
I think it's just PS4, no?
PS4.
PS4 and Vita?
No, it's not Vita yet.
It's on Vita? Okay.
Dan gets so happy.
I thought it was the PS4. I thought it was the
You
Vita
can
version.
remote play it.
Oh, there you go.
It's probably
Awesome.
actually going to be pretty good remote play, too.
You're gonna have to have an online connection to play Awesome Nuts anyways, so you may as well just be remote playing it.
Yeah.
I hate this game.
Everyone hates Peggle and loves Peggle though. It's okay.
Yeah, so Awesome Nuts is coming to the PS4
Awesome
on
Nuts
March
Assemble.
4th. Yeah, Awesome Nuts Assemble. It will include all the characters and
Was there,
Star
Dan,
Storm
was there any actual DLC for it, like maps and stuff? That was separate outside of like regular updates?
Starstorm.
There will be some
Oh, okay.
that are.
But they didn't do that for the PC version, did they?
past, like all updates before TED
Yeah.
are just part of like game updates,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
All updates past TED are part of the Starstorm expansion.
Okay.
So if you just have Awesome Nuts Vanilla,
Yeah.
they're done giving you free stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
But Starstorm is going to give you The
Maps.
rest of the free. Starstorm's like season pass for rest of Awesomnauts.
Okay.
So Dan, how much is Awesomauts on PC?
$10.
How much is Starstorm?
7.
No, sorry.
How much is Awesomauts on PS4?
Is it 14?
$10.
Oh.
$9.99.
And it has everything.
Everything, all 15
Sweet.
characters, and skins, controls,
Those
more
all
content
skins?
coming later.
Is all skins?
Says new
Disco
skins,
Voltar without
new
buying
map,
it again?
new controls, and yeah. I don't know if that's all going to be in it or if to buy it separately. That'd be cool if you can unlock them somehow.
Oh, Disco Voltar is the only one I really need.
Okay. Well, anyways, that's.
When you put down his heel bot, it plays disco tunes.
I'm just going to go
fantastic.
in order of alphabeticalism so I don't read through this and fuck it up too much.
I need my announcer. Hate it.
Blizzard is going to be. Well, they finally announced the
6,
pricing for
7,
boosting your character
4,
to level 90.
Drop pod.
For
What's this for?
$60
Oh yeah, that's right.
to boost your World of Warcraft character to level 90.
Is this
Apparently.
ridiculous or?
I don't
know
know.
anything
That's
about
paying a
WoW,
whole
so-
game just to get to max level to, I guess, do the dungeons, do whatever you want. I don't know what it does, like if it gives you items or anything.
No,
but,
I think it's fair. I never want to. If I were ever to play World of Warcraft, I'd want to just do the end game stuff because that's apparently what World of Warcraft is
yeah.
so-
playing the end game stuff.
Yeah. So that's not bad. It's like the price of one game, but the
But
thing
then,
is,
but then, are you paying that plus the monthly?
yeah, that's like an add-on. That's a good quote
Oh,
unquote
okay,
DLC
okay.
like
Yeah,
fast
yeah.
track thing for
Yeah.
one character, I think, as well. So
I understand why they did it.
yeah,
Absolutely.
it makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. I'm okay with it. It's not for me, but there's people out there that would gladly.
Yeah, there's for sure
Use
people who are
that,
going to
so.
drop that cash.
Yeah. And if you think about it, $60 kind of saves you playing the months that would possibly take it, even though it's probably less than a month to get up to that stuff.
It's like a week to get to 40 now. No, it's like 2 days to get to 40 now.
But this
To
boosts
40,
you
you can do it in
90.
a day. No, for sure. I'm pretty sure I got to 40 in a day when I did that like quick trial again.
Jeez.
Just because doing dungeons gets you like 2 or 3 levels almost a piece now. It's ridiculous, especially if like rested bonus and all that stuff. Anyway, point is, World of Warcraft. Hey, hey, you know like Candy Crush stuff that was really crazy where they did the candy trademark and all that stuff and all that saga thing. They don't want the candy trademark anymore. They're apparently filing to
Abandoned.
get the fuck rid of it.
Abandoned is the
Abandoned. Thank you. So yeah. Hey, you guys like Swapper? Swapper was a really cool game on PC. It's coming to the PS3 and PS4 and Vita in this coming May.
cool.
Yeah, pretty cool game. The game is pretty swagalicious. So let's just say that. Hey, do you guys like that Daisy game?
No.
Daisy's Dean Hall. Sorry, not Dan Hall. The dude who is the kind of brains behind planning all the stuff and making everything the way it is for Daisy. He worked on the mod, and he's the one who brought it to having the standalone. Is going to be leaving this Daisy team in a year's time. He did, however, say that he's gonna be waiting for the game to be in like a decent kind of state, and up until that year is done, where he's gonna leave, he's going to be hard as shit to make sure the game is exactly the way he wants it, to make sure that everybody is not being gypped on the purchase that they've made so far for the standalone, it being in crazy alpha form. But yeah, kind of interesting. I'm excited to see how that's gonna end up, but kind of also crazy that he's leaving it. Yeah. Do you guys like Deus Ex The Fall? That iPhone game?
Nope.
Huh?
It's coming out for
What's
PC.
Deus Ex?
It's coming out for PC.
Oh.
Maybe you can enjoy it on PC.
Actually, Dan, you got that game, didn't you?
Yeah, it was on sale for like $2 or something.
And you liked it, I feel like.
Didn't play it.
Okay.
I played a bit of it. It was pretty cool. But it also felt really handheldy because you could buy ammo with money.
That was like an in-app purchase?
Yay, it's
Yeah.
coming to PC because that'll be playable, and it's supposedly just more like Deus Ex. So more Deus Ex is good Deus Ex.
There you go. Boom. Hey, have you guys heard of that new Infamous thing that's going on?
No.
If you go to enjoyyourpower.com, it was in a trailer or something of it, and it was in the last few frames or something. You can sign up for a what do they call it? Conduit testing kit, which gives you karma in game, I'm guessing. But as well as they ask you for your address to send you a conduit testing kit.
What?
I don't know if it's limited to the US. I did sign up. I even gave my address and all that
Bet you
stuff.
it is
So we'll see what happens.
a US thing. 'Cause
Maybe.
it's
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
everything.
But I tried it anyways because fuck it. What's the worst they're gonna do? Ask me to pay $700 in border taxes and I flipped them off. I don't know.
Yes.
And then I go, Joe.
7 to 14 years.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Worth it. I'm a conduit. Yeah, no. So I signed up for it, and
I'll do it for somebody else.
oh, don't say that.
Oh, man.
I'm so glad no one can hear Devin right now.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, yeah. So go check out Enjoy Your Power. If you are in the United States, I guess, and try and sign up for it, you do get some special stuff. If not, you do just get something for signing up, which will probably be some in-game weird stuff. So sign up maybe anyways. Yeah. Infamous. Speaking of Infamous seventh son. That's like the.
It's the 24th, right?
Yeah,
This month.
Yeah, it's the 24th of March, I think, is when it comes out. And anyways, it is officially gone gold. They're done. It is the
So it's Titanfall.
Yeah. Titanfall's also going gold.
Both
Yeah.
major releases for this month.
Yep.
Titanfall.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Good to see it's done. Other than that, Xbox Live is getting a patch on March 4th, and yeah,
It's adding in all those Xbox 360
such
features.
as we've already talked about it a little bit before, but it's going to show recently played players, party inviting. Sorry, not party inviting, inviting people to games who aren't in your party.
Yeah.
Separating games in a party so that you can play different games in it, not inviting you and pulling you into weird shit with your friends that you don't want to be doing.
Shit.
Because the party mode's kind of really messed up right now. They're
Yeah.
fixing all that shit.
It was a weird thing for me to watch that video.
Because you thought it was
talking about it because
What,
I
the update video?
assumed that they couldn't be that ridiculous about the things they didn't put in the Xbox One. There's a video of Major Nelson and
I hate that guy.
the GUI director or whatever.
Major Nelson's
For-
Larry Herb, right? Like I'm thinking of
Yeah.
the right guy.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that guy.
There's a video of them talking about like all the new features, and Riccio put it on, and the things they're talking about that they added,
Yeah.
a lot of them, like I knew about the friends list thing being weird, but the rest of it, like, hey, we added the ability to game invite. I was like,
the fuck you talking about?
fucking kidding me right now?
Do we explain to you how it works on Xbox One, Kumar?
Yeah, I believe you have. I'm pretty sure
How do
have.
you think it
Invite your
works?
friends.
Hold on. How do you think it works right now currently?
Right now, from what I understand, don't you have to go through like 2 or 3 different menus before you can actually invite them?
But okay, so let me put it this way.
So if I want to invite you, I have to.
We're playing Plants vs Zombies. Say
Yeah.
we're both in the menu right now.
Yeah.
How would you go about inviting me? What would
have
you
to-
think would be the steps you would take?
From what I understand, you have to go back to the guide. You have to
Yep.
go into friends, and
Yep.
then I have to go select you.
Okay.
I have to say send invite,
Okay.
No.
and then it sends it.
Oh no, keep going. Yeah, that's what you think it is
that's
right
what
now.
They added.
That's what they're good. That's what
So
they're
what
gonna
was
add.
it before then?
So
I don't understand this.
So
at all.
Kumar, here's how it would go. We would load up Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah.
This
This is what it was before.
is
the
what it
update,
is right now. The update's
Okay.
coming out March 4th.
Okay.
There's people in the beta right now. For it. Fuck the Xbox. Oh
Okay.
come on, it's not that bad. I still like the Xbox One. Okay, anyway, we'd be both. Let's say we're both in the menu.
Yep.
I load it up. I go to the friends list, like you said. But instead of sending you an invite to the game, I send you an invite to my party.
Oh right.
If we're in the same party and I go and let's say, oh, let's do the horror mode, I hit A on create game.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you, and it, from what I can tell, it doesn't invite you. It just takes you and fucking throws you into my game.
What if I was playing a different game?
Then I don't know. I think it would tell me to leave the party to allow me to invite people. Like
That's so backwards.
yeah. And the weird thing is, like, for example, we're playing Peggle right now. Our buddy Dustin, if he would try to create a private match online and say his girlfriend would walk in front and it signs her in, it would be like, please sign her out because you can only play 2 players in this. What are you doing with 3 people in your party? Get the fuck out of the party. Like, so you have to like sign her out and then have her like leave the room for a second and then we'd play and then she'd kind of like walk in and then
See,
try to
this,
sign
this
her.
shit for a company that like basically poised itself so hard on being this one-stop shop for entertainment and this and that, I don't understand how they overlooked collective entertainment so hard.
Yeah, but
Like, what do people do when they watch sports games? They watch them with their buddies,
yeah.
right? And all they talked about was sports and TVs
Damn it, Siren.
during that shit. So I don't get how they overlooked something as easy as inviting someone.
So yeah, but even now, like what they're doing is in the party thing, it still revolves around having somebody in the party, I think, to invite them. But now when you're in a party, you can choose like, I am playing Peggle. I am also playing Titanfall. So you'd go under the Titanfall subcategory to split yourself off from being invited into their stuff. And
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit weird, but I think it's going to work a little bit better. And
Well, it's gonna work better than not
Yeah.
being there to begin with.
yeah,
So.
but the funny thing is, Devin was laughing his fucking mind. Like the phrasing that they used.
Is it because they try
It
to
was-
convince you that it's
No,
something
they're
new?
like from our like statistics of, or our
they say?
science.
Based on our
market research, people want to have these things implemented in their experience for the Xbox One.
So that's what they say. But the thing is the sentence that he uses that we've learned from our like market research that when players have been checking their friends, they're looking to see their friends that are online. So we're going to implement that.
Oh my
so that
God.
friends is the first thing
Because
they
it
see.
didn't have that. It was like a weird feed thing.
So
I
now
don't even want to hear this anymore. I really don't. Like this.
so now when you go check your friends, you see who's online first.
You know what?
Hey, we've added all these options. So when you go to your friend, you can invite them to your game. You can invite them to your party. or you can invite them to your party and game.
So they made it the Xbox 360.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is good. Finally, they got up to it. But it's fine. Like it's stupid to talk about the fact that it wasn't in there at first. But
I want to say this. Part of why this infuriates me so heavily is the fact that they built the Xbox 360 so well. How is it that they took such a massive step backwards for the Xbox One? You'd think that for a company that essentially revolutionized the entirety of online play when it comes to consoles, how did they go so backwards on this side? Like, how did they miss so much?
I feel like it made sense what they were trying to do, but it felt like they didn't think of the whole picture.
Who did it make sense to, though? That's what I don't get. Because if I was sitting here as a 360 user and Microsoft was going to try and convince me that I was going to have a feature-rich environment on the Xbox One the same way I do on the 360,
oh yeah,
how would they be able to sell me on it by saying, oh, there's no, by the way, you can't tell.
Yeah,
so for the three guys, your three bros that you want to play the Xbox with, you can't tell what they're playing, and then you can't invite them to the game that you want to play with them, nor can they invite you.
You can tell what they were playing. Like
it's an unnecessary learning curve that they created.
The thing is, Kumar, what they've done is instead of having stuff hidden, they're bringing more stuff to the forefront. Like you could always sort of invite.
It makes me mad because it's like Microsoft knows how to do this shit right.
Yeah,
they know how to do it right, and they know how to do it well. Why are they not doing?
They've been doing it right for years.
Yeah,
so here's the thing. Here's how I can kind of
need them around. Like I'll be the first to say, like I shit on the Xbox so often, not because I'm some Sony fanboy, but because they're so stupid with what they've done with a fantastic piece of hardware.
But here's what the party system. I can kind of understand what they were going for, and the fact of that is that I think that they were trying to make it so. I feel like us, like when we navigate the menus, we kind of like, okay, I'm gonna go with friends, so I'm gonna go hit X, I'm gonna invite you, whatever. X was like the invite to party, invite to friend, whatever the fuck, hit X on the person, whatever. The people who maybe don't know how to navigate the UI, you didn't figure that out. So to just be like, oh, add him to a party, I don't have to worry about inviting. I'm just gonna go into a game, you're just gonna show up. That's fine, whatever. There's no extra step of going through the menus to add you to my game. You're just in my game. Yeah. That makes sense. But it doesn't make sense when people are playing different games or their game has like a limit on like people that you can invite and it tells you to leave.
As a brand new console, you're right. It makes sense. But as the follow-up,
it's a successor.
Yeah, that's the thing.
To a 360, when you have the largest market share of a video game console,
yeah,
and still millions of people using it. Why do you do different stuff like that?
I love the gestures. Dan, if you want to activate, by the way, if you shake your hands, it means I'm trying to use my gestures. Anyway, but yeah, it kind of makes sense. They did take a step backwards, but you know what? Like what they're doing right now, where you kind of can split off in parties and play different things, but still be talking to each other. They almost made the party system for what it looks like, similar to something like Ventrilo, where there's different channels in there, and you can kind of like sub off and have people talking in this channel or whatever. It looks like.
Why was it not complete though?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Like it seems like, so based on the updates that they've now spoken about.
Yeah.
Why is this something that wasn't included?
Yeah.
Like I know this is obviously the $1 million question. Like why didn't they just do this in the first place?
I get with that. That's what I'm saying. This is to me like I think it's dumb that they didn't have it at first. But to me, this is also part of that like. In 1 year, when this stupid shit is out of the way, and they figured out what the hell those dumb things that they completely forgot about, and that stuff's patched in, that's gonna be awesome. And this is clearly that step to like making the party system more than it was in the 360. Is now that they've caught up with the 360, but it's slightly different.
Yeah, now they can do.
Now they like the next patch. We're like, holy fuck, that's gonna be really cool that you can do this. But it is dumb that it's taken this far. But
whatever. I mean, if it's settled, it's settled, right? I mean, if the company is learning from it, that's all you can really ask. Like,
I'd hope so.
Every company does stupid shit, and so long as they rectify it and they correct whatever they feel isn't as strong as it could be, then so be it.
And it's these updates like this March update that I'm excited for to see like what's going to change from the PS4 as well. Like what is that one thing that they're going to be like? Yeah, we know we fucked this up. Let's change it. These are the patches that I'm going to enjoy, and I hope that there's going to be more than just a few during this year because. Titanfall is going to be the next big, huge multiplayer thing, and if this patch isn't good enough for that party system and all that stuff, and that multiplayer and that pisses people off, you know that they're going to try to probably fix it before E3 comes around, so they have like a few more months to figure out, like, okay, what the fuck do we got to change to get this working? But yeah, anyway.
I'm curious as to what the PS3 updates are going to be like. PS4? I feel like, or sorry, PS4 updates, yeah. I feel like they're probably packing in a bunch more.
I think it's going to be mostly
because we haven't placing stuff. We've only gotten like what 1.6, I think 1.06. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Was the last one that we got, which was how like I don't know, a week, 2 weeks ago, or whatever it was. And I feel like now the next one that they're probably doing might be something a little bit more substantial.
Yeah. One thing that I'm kind of hoping to see, I know it's not substantial, but one thing I'm hoping to see is themes for like PS4. And for example, Devin, do you want to hit guide for me real quick? The background. There's no background on Xbox One. You have a black background.
Oh, right.
You have the colors. So like, and the weird thing is like Xbox has Bing and I'm not gonna sorry, I thought I was gonna activate it. It has Bing, and Bing has all those colorful like jungle backgrounds and like area backgrounds and vistas and awesome shit. Why can't you use that? Like I want to be able to customize it a little bit and have it look cool, because I did like themes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's
Halo theme.
yeah. I had a Minecraft theme just because it was colorful and yeah. But yeah, anyways,
Reach launch theme.
yeah. I can't wait to see the stuff they're gonna add. It's a nice step. I can't wait to see what.
Yeah,
these
it's still
consoles-
early in the console life cycle, so I mean, we're far from seeing what they like what they're done with. Kind of.
Oh yeah,
thing, so.
and I'm excited to see like a year from now. Like, what are they gonna look
Just
like?
bring back the blades.
Bring back the blades.
We heard that you guys really liked the 360, so
Here you go. Now
Yeah.
fuck off.
And it's just the blades. Like they get
There's
rid of
no
all
online
the,
functionality.
Yeah, they get rid
Yeah.
of everything else that was ever implemented. It's just the
No
blades.
more DLC. Oh man, that'd be so amazing. Anyway, moving on to the other new stuff. Hey, if you guys were thinking of picking up Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes and you were getting the physical copy, which is actually $10 cheaper on both platforms, because on the PS3 and Xbox 360 was $20 downloadable, $30 physical. On PS4 it was $30 download and $40 physical. All the physical copies are now $10 less. So
$20.
It's $20 across the board on the old gen systems, and on new gen it's $30 across the board. So that's
What
pretty
was
awesome.
their actual reasoning? Is it just because of how short the campaign is?
Short of the campaign was, and people were complaining because I don't know if it actually came with anything different for the physical one. You were just paying $10 more.
Oh,
which
okay, okay,
seems
okay, I see what you're
weird.
saying.
I think that's the case, but I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Mhm.
But no, that's making a shit ton of people happy, especially because the campaign is like 2 hours. But the campaign is apparently only like 4 or 7% of the content into that. Like,
So the
there's
rest
a
of it is all
percentage.
side missions?
Yeah, it's like side missions or things you can find, or like going through it without getting spotted, like all that weird shit you can do in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
So this is still gonna be pretty rich with stuff. And you know what? I'm not gonna knock it now, because Plants vs Zombies was a $40 purchase that had apparently not much in it, and I feel there's a lot into it.
And you're
and
enjoying it, yeah.
I'm enjoying it a lot, so I won't knock it. $30 is probably decent for something like that. Will I pick it up? I'm not sure yet.
When's it coming out again?
March 11th, 25th, 24th, or whatever the hell that.
That first week, right?
Yeah.
Or the week before
The week.
Titanfall?
No, it's after. It's at the end of March.
Or is it after?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the same week as that other game. What was it? Infamous.
that other game, that other small game called Infamous, that other indie title.
That other go to jail thing that Devin was talking about, gonna get fucking Conduit. Anyway, yeah. Anyways, hey Kumar, you know that
Yep.
game that you still need to play, Outlast,
Yeah.
that I super enjoyed?
Oh, DLC for it.
DLC coming out in April.
Is the DLC story related?
Yes, it's a prequel. It,
Oh, okay.
It's called Whistleblower. What they've talked about is that in Outlast you go to the asylum and like you're told to go there. A guy's like, "Oh man, you gotta check this shit out. It's crazy." In the Whistleblower, you play as the guy who goes there and I guess steps in and kind of goes like, "Holy fuck, this is crazy. I need to get out," and like tell this dude to go check it out. So I
Okay,
think
so
you
you
play.
play-
He
he plays
has
a
an
different
easier
character.
time of getting out.
I'm
assume?
hoping so. I don't know. I guess that means he's alive, but yeah. That's what I played. I played the Left Behind DLC for Last of Us. Holy shit, that DLC was really good. Holy shit. I don't remember if I
I
talked about.
watched a bunch of cutscenes from it.
Oh my god.
That's how I played The Last of Us. So.
I don't remember if I spoke about that on last time. Was it?
No,
No?
because you would have finished it. It came out the Friday after
Okay.
our podcast.
So I have one funny thing to say about Last of Us just before I move on here. When you load it up, it asks like, "Hey, do you want to use Facebook integration in your Left Behind playthrough?" I'm like,
Wait, the names? The names thing?
that's what I figured. I was like,
Multiplayer?
that's what I figured. I was like, yeah, sure, okay. I figured what I thought it was gonna be is like stickers on the wall. We're gonna take like my friends' pictures and like so like missing or like weird, like weird stuff like that would be really cool. So no, what happens is when you're going through it, the DLC, you find a photo booth, and you get to pick the background. You get to pick like the emotion going on. Like, are you guys happy? Are you doing stupid, silly faces? Is it about love or whatever? And you get to like pick their faces, and then you can change it and do stupid stuff. You get 3 pictures, and when they're taking it, they're like, "Oh, cool. Let's see if we can print them or whatever. Let's get the pictures out of it," because they don't like technology. They don't fucking understand it really. They hit it, and it's like, "Do you want to share the Facebook?" They're like, "What the fuck is that?" And you can either say yes or no, and I did yes. And then it's like, no connection. They're like, what the hell? Like, what is the internet? Like, they don't know that shit, and they just keep mashing it, and the thing explodes. But what happened? It doesn't explode, but it just breaks. But the thing is it uploaded it to my Facebook.
Okay.
But you know what's normally like a lot of stuff is like, oh, I played Last of Us and this was awesome. It uploaded it as me uploading a picture to my own account. So I just have like uploaded picture of like 2 girls in like a fucking photo booth doing silly faces, and I'm like, oh my god, just hide, just make that only viewable to me or something. Like, just get that the fuck off my Facebook, because it looked really weird.
Thank you, Naughty Dog.
But that DLC was fantastic. There's a pun book that you get a shit ton of puns out of. There's other funny little things you can go to. That DLC is amazing. If you played The Last of Us, if you enjoyed The Last of Us, you have to play that DLC. It is a great time. Some cool backstory stuff. It takes place in a really kind of weird time that I wasn't exactly expecting, but it's kind of cool.
Lots of interesting things.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And if you just want to kind of know more about those characters, it's cool to just get like a little bit more info. And it's
Kelly, or not Kelly, sorry, Riley and
Ellie.
And Ellie, right?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I really hope there's another Last of Us at some point or something. But I just want Naughty Dog to make me forget about Last of Us by releasing something else that is equally as amazing.
Yo, Uncharted 4.
Yeah. Anyways,
I feel like that's years away though.
back on to news. You guys like Persona 5? Officially
What
announced,
about Persona 5?
officially announced for a North American release date in 2015.
Yay!
It's sooner than what I think most people were thinking.
Well,
Yeah.
it's going to be Japan 2015.
Yeah.
So
Also,
I guess it's simultaneous.
PS3
Must
still.
be.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's not like a Persona game is meant to
Yeah, that's cool.
be mind-staggeringly amazing.
Yeah.
Look at the graphics.
Yeah.
Look at the new shine when you up a social link. Look at,
exactly.
Look at the glare. Oh, it's amazing.
Hey, PlayStation Plus is going to have the following things in next month in March for the US people at least. We have Tomb Raider on the PS3 is going to be
For
free.
North American people.
Oh, North America, sorry, yes. We have Tomb Raider on the PS3. We have Dead Nation Apocalypse Edition on the PS4. Thomas Was Alone on the PS3. Lone Survivor Director's Cut on the PS3.
Both of those cross by.
I was going to say, is it cross-buy? Sweet.
Yeah.
Works. Awesome. So you get those on PS Vita as well. And if you have a Vita, you get Unit 13, which is awesome, as well as Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, which is actually a PSP game. I believe. Yes. Yes. So that's pretty cool. Good stuff.
Sweet.
Good.
Dan, we have so many co-op games we can play together.
Yay.
Mhm.
Hey, for those of you, I know we were talking about before. I don't know if I ever actually got to announce it. Was it? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll show you later. For those of you who are interested in Final Fantasy 14, if you bought it on the PS3, you officially just get like a free upgrade to the PS4 version. It's currently, there's a beta this weekend. I don't know if the beta is still going on. The release is April.
I just got an email today saying, "Hey, download the Final Fantasy 14 beta."
Did it have a date on it?
No.
Okay, it's probably then for like a week or something.
I was
Or
going to say, I could have sworn
maybe
it
it's
came
until
out,
it's released or something. I don't know.
Could have sworn it was last Tuesday that came out.
But
Well, I know it was on the
I
weekend.
received the email today.
Cool. All right. Well,
So-
maybe it's still the beta's still up. However, in April, on April 14th, it is out for the PS4. And if you have the PS3 version, you just get it. It's good.
It's awesome.
You're done.
It's nice of them to do that.
It's pretty awesome. Go with that. I know we talked about it last time, but I don't remember if we got to that part of it. South Park: Stick of Truth. Also, did not realize that's coming out next Tuesday.
Yep.
I thought it was like in April or something. Someone fucking told me that.
No,
on
man, it
cast
went
today.
gold. It went gold.
I fucking was. That was insane. The European edition will be censored apparently.
I think the Australian one too.
Yeah, which kind of sucks. And I wanted to see if I can find. All right, the censored scenes include a minigame in which the doctor is performing an abortion, a minigame in which the player is performing an abortion. I'm not saying the things because spoilers, whatever.
Yeah.
And then 5 anal probing scenes involving someone being actively probed, and the scenes play out as normal before and after active probing scenes. So you still get to play the before and after. You just don't see the probing scenes. There's probably other weird stuff as well. In the German version, they took off all the swastikas and stuff.
Of course.
But random censorship stuff kind of sucks, but it does make sense. Also, it's kind of weird that we are just allowing abortions and stuff in games, but
Yeah, but there's a lot worse in games.
yeah, there's a lot worse
in movies,
It's
quite
just
honestly.
yeah. I think it just sucks that I don't know. Knowing that it's censored kind of sucks. Like it kind of like hits like, oh fuck, like I'm not getting the whole game thing.
The true South Park
Yeah,
experience.
but
There's
Yeah.
some really twisted shit in that show.
Nobody really wants the true South Park.
anyways, I'm super excited that thing's coming out.
same
Telltale's Walking Dead episode 2 got a sweet trailer for episode 2 of season 2. Looking good.
Just a quick note. That's on sale right now
Yeah,
for under $10, I believe.
yeah. For the season pass.
For the season pass.
For
on
that
the
and Wolf
PS3.
Among Us.
And Wolf Among Us is, I believe, $8.99.
Yeah,
The
That's right.
season pass.
yeah. It's like it's $9 or like $8.70 or some weird like half thing. But yeah, they're both amazing. So
I feel like weren't they shorter though? I feel like people were complaining about them being a lot shorter than what they were expecting, or sorry, what they got out of.
Walking
season
Dead
one.
felt slow, fast, but it was still really good. The quality was up. Wolf Among Us lasts a decent amount of time, and Wolf Among Us is really good. So I think Wolf Among Us is pretty awesome.
If you were to only get one, which one would you recommend, Riccio?
Ooh, you know what? Currently for me right now, Wolf Among Us.
I was gonna say I think you were happier with Wolf Among Us when you were
Yeah.
telling us about it a while back.
Seeing the episode 2 trailer though for Walking Dead season 2 episode 2, it looks like they're almost. I told Dan earlier and Devin that it looks like they're almost trying to make it Last of Us E.
Oh my God, this girl's immune. We have to get her across the country.
Yeah, and but she seems like a badass chick now, and the story looks getting way darker than it was in the first season. It seems like really fast.
Make every shot.
So,
Did you play it on PS3 at all?
no, it's played on PC.
Here's what I'm kind of confused about, or not. I shouldn't even say confused. I
Worried?
just don't know.
Oh.
So I played the first season, all of it through on my Vita.
Yeah.
I played it on PC as well, but I'm just saying, like, I played it on my Vita, and I'm wondering, like, there's no way that would carry over into the like, if I get the season 2 season pass on the PS3, there's no way that my decisions can carry over from the Vita version, right?
I'm not sure.
I can't imagine that they would.
I would see maybe just because it's both Sony things and like with some
Yeah, but
weird
when have
kind
they
of
done that before,
upload.
though?
I feel like you should just contact Telltale about that because
Yeah.
I bet you they'd have an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would see from Vita to PS3, yes, just because of like the weird like you can cross upload saves on certain
yeah.
games. It would be possible whether they do, and I'm pretty sure the
Whether
save-
it's implemented or not.
yeah, I feel like
that's
the
a whole
actual
other story.
save files are probably not different. Like what
Oh,
they're
okay.
like, I feel like that stuff's the same. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. That'd be weird. That'd be. I would like to know that. If you find out, let me know. But if they say something, I'll mention it. But anyways, other new stuff. Twitch is coming to the Xbox One on March 11th, the same day as Titanfall.
Oh yeah. Well, how convenient.
What would you like me to mention? Oh wait, hold on.
Oh yeah. Yes, I would like you to mention the bullet points.
The bullet
Riccio.
points. You would like
Yeah.
me to Twitch
Yeah.
on Xbox One.
Sell me on Twitch on the Xbox
All
One.
right, let's take this directly from the Twitch blog. So Kumar,
Yep.
Devin,
Yes.
Dan, what if I told you that you can instantly live broadcast? Sorry, my throat. Sorry, there's just bullshit in there. No, I'm kidding. What if I told you that you can instantly live broadcast your games by simply speaking? I'm not gonna say it. The console broadcast to launch, just like hey, like how you hit the share button on the PS4,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. The
You
same
just-
little interface.
You can just say 2 words, broadcast, and it would work. And it will have a webcam picture-in-picture, so you can make sure that you can see everything properly and have you. And you can also apparently move what corner maybe your picture-in-picture is in. You can also interact with broadcasters using the most lines of chat available on a console.
Okay.
That's
the
they
most
have like
lines of chat.
that's a bullet point to have like 6 lines of chat instead of 2 that kind of scroll okay.
Okay.
Also, your Xbox Live friends are notified when you go live. This thing is actually pretty cool. The thing is that I'm worried about Xbox Twitch is that
Yeah, it's not. We're making fun of the
no, it's
wording
yeah
of
the
it.
wording. I'm excited for this to happen. I like having people able to broadcast things easy.
You
and,
can't say Xbox broadcast.
yeah.
because-
If ever, yeah, I guess we can say it now because the patch is not there. But that's what I'm scared of. Is how much we control saying things like Xbox Snap or like Xbox Pause or like I don't know, like turn off Xbox and shit. The fact that now
Xbox, turn off. Yes.
don't do it right now. We're still podcasting. You need something up there. I don't want a black screen. But you know what I mean? Like you can kind of troll and say shit.
Yeah.
What if you are 2 words away from, and what it looks like in the video is it just goes.
Yeah.
If you're like 2 words away from having a webcam and a microphone pointing at you and being live to the internet. So accidentally someone walking in your house being like, dude, that dude's like fucking naked in front of his Xbox broadcast, and then the dude's like scrambling to get the fuck away from his Kinect. Like, I don't know what that's gonna be like. Hopefully it does pop up and ask you like, are you sure you want to start? Or
Well, on PS4 it doesn't though, right? You hit the share button, and then you hit like start broadcast, and it just goes. Done.
Yeah.
It's 2 button presses, right?
yeah,
Like,
but it's still easy to kind of back out of it because you hit share and be like, oh, oops. We have to like go over to it and
yeah, you're right, I guess.
But I'm just scared of it being like another thing. I'm hoping that you can just go to the Twitch app and then go to the settings and just be like, can I start it easily with the Kinect command? No? Perfect.
Yeah, but they don't have any of that for the rest of it.
No, I know, but I feel like that'd be something that
They don't make you say like, "Are you sure you wanted to Xbox record that?"
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, the chat. Yeah, I'll bring it over so you can see it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just afraid people are gonna abuse it, but it seems like really cool. What I am worried about is that the PS4 does have like apparently its own chip in there to make it so like rendering and stuff looks like okay and such. The Xbox One's Xbox Record that stuff are super low quality ish, and I'm hoping that
You're low quality.
Yeah, sure.
Boned.
But I hope that the streaming resolution on the Twitch app is going to look decent. I'm super psyched to see
sure
it.
It's going to be on par with
Oh, yeah.
PS4 stuff.
Hopefully, but if it is, I hope it doesn't like lag the game or do any weird things. And yeah. Anyway, it seems really cool. I'm glad
sure
to
it
see.
won't.
I'm
I'm sure they took this long for a reason.
but I'm
But you know what?
I'm super excited to see
Really
Twitch on
nice.
Xbox One, so more people can stream and enjoy that awesome ecosystem. Pretty cool. Also, the Xbox One Twitch app will allow you, and still allows you, to watch games being played that are not only on the PS4. For example, like PS4 limits you to PS4. Xbox One, you can just watch everything. It doesn't matter what the fuck it's being played on. There's no Twitch app for PS4. It's just like a watch live broadcast. Anyway, moving on to stuff. If you are thinking of picking up Titanfall, apparently on the PC,
Thinking you should.
if you're picking up Titanfall on
Stand
the PC,
by for it.
if you're thinking of picking up Titanfall on the PC, it is 21 gigs to download, and once it's done installing, it is 48 gigs on your drive.
No way.
On the
seriously?
Xbox One, it is 40 gigs on your drive. On the PC side, it is 48 gigs once it's
Jeez.
installed. So it's a massive fucking game and looks
Yeah.
amazing. It's pretty cool. Other than that, State of Decay is getting a new DLC, which is going to add an entirely new map to the game, and the DLC is called Lifeline, or Throw Me a Lifeline, and that looks pretty cool. And Speaking of- speaking of Titanfall, Titanfall has a bundle for the Xbox One that's coming out that includes the console and a game. The price of this is $49.99, so the price of the console. Like-
Console's not anything special though. It's just
No.
a black console.
so that's what sucks is not only is it just a
And
black
it's
console.
It's a digital copy.
Oh, it's a digital copy?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
it's
just
a
a down-
voucher.
I didn't know
Download
that.
code?
I didn't know that. Okay, so it's a digital copy. What's cool is, sure, you save $60. They give you a free month of Xbox Live. They give you the game, so you kind of save money there. Awesome. However, have you guys seen that cool Titanfall controller?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
They do not include that in there. It's just a basic black controller.
That's so stupid.
So that was kind of sad about. However, what's cool is that the Xbox One, I believe in Europe, was $429 or something. Like it was a few dollars extra or something. It's now $30 cheaper, 30 whatever. It's down to $399 or $499. Like it's the same. They got like a mini price cut, I guess, and it does also include with that bundle. So, yeah, mini price cut, I guess, in Europe, sort of. I guess I think right now for the bundle or something. Yeah, but yeah, Titanfall bundle. And yeah, for
That's what he said,
the
yeah.
butthole, Devin. That's what I said. No one even heard Devin. I don't know why we brought it up, but anyway,
Sophie's awesome.
that's apparently it for news, you guys. We're gonna move on to the list of stuff that's coming out next week. We've got South Park: The Stick of Truth. Yeah.
Already?
Hatsune Miku Project Diva F on the Vita. What's
I
Riccio,
know
are you getting Stick of
Kumar's ready
Truth?
for that.
Oh yeah, I should point out I pre-ordered Stick of Truth for my E3 deals and all that stuff, and Future Shops sent me an email. They're like, "Oh, by the way, you've been upgraded to Collector's Edition for free." I'm like,
Sweet. Does the collector's edition have little Cartman in it?
I don't know. It comes with a figurine of something. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's
what
Cartman.
it is. Is it Cartman? Sweet.
Yeah,
I got a
it's a
Cartman
little
figurine. Wicked. So Stick of Truth coming out. Hatsune Miku is coming out for the Vita. Master Reboot for the PSN.
What's
Which
that
is,
princess game I have to play? There's some princess game that I have to play that Dan was talking about.
Hatsune Miku, Project Diva F.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Project Diva. Okay.
Okay. Awesome Knots for the PS4.
Project Diva F.
I wonder what the F stands for.
Fuck you.
No. Oh yeah. Also, we didn't even mention that the PS4 is now in Japan.
It is.
Yeah. So Awesome Knots is coming out as well next week. Den Nation for free on the PS4, and apparently Year Walk is coming out on PC. Awesome.
You should play that, Riccio,
Yeah.
probably, because I heard it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, why are you messing around, dude?
That week after, though. Oh, man. Anyways, that's it for releases. And moving on to comments and questions. If you guys have any questions in the chat, let them be known in the chat, and I will read them. In the meantime, we're going to go through the comments on the prior podcast that kind of double went up. So we're going to read ones from episode 99 and 100. From 99...
No more pack.
From 99, we've got Midget Gem Matt.
Xbox, turn off. Yes. No? You can fucking do this shit?
Anyways, we have Midget Gem Matt saying, "Great podcast. I'm still watching them on YouTube. It's always something great and different to listen to. I want to know what made you made all the podcasts and what drives you to do it every week, and how do you record it all? Keep making great videos." So what made us do this is that I don't know. We liked talking about games and stuff, and it was an easy way for us to record stuff. At first, it was an easy way to record stuff to get you guys to kind of get to know us a little bit, but since then, it's just kind of been fun sitting down and remembering what we've done during the weeks and having the ability to go back to this and kind of listen to it and be like, "Oh yeah, we did that." But I don't know. It's just fun. I don't know why you guys.
It's nice being like, hey, remember when we talked about that thing? All right, we have a recording of it.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just fun. It's kind of just fun. I don't know. I like doing it because it's kind of cool. I don't know. I like it.
Bros.
The what?
You get to hang out with my bros.
Yeah, you get to hang out with us, and
Yeah,
that's
it's
pretty
always
cool.
nice to do that.
Plus,
Once every 800 episodes.
Yeah, there you go.
Chat
but-
room's really cool too.
Yeah. And what drives us to keep doing it every week? Well, it's fun and it's cool to be able to interact with you guys, whether it's by questions, whether it's by
Every week.
the chat, and yeah, well,
Doesn't
every week,
happen if
almost every
I'm not
week.
here.
Last week we didn't have an episode because
haven't missed a single
Devin was gone, Dan was out of commission, I was putting in a video card, which
I was
fucked
at
over,
home ready to record.
and then I fucked that up, and then when we could have done it, Dan was out of commission.
Yeah. it's-
Kumar was dead, and
Yo, I was buying our guns.
were you really?
Oh, right, Friday. I was like, what are you talking about out of commission?
Son of a bitch.
Man, I remember.
But yeah.
Did you have
Anyways,
a headache the next day.
but yeah. And how do we
You're able
record
to
it all?
Type a million words a minute.
Technology.
Oh god. And how do we record it all? Well, let's see if I can shittily show this. You've got this thing over here on top of my face, which records and streams out on OBS, as well as an Audacity recording, which records us. And go like beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop, and you see like the little things kind of moving. And
There, that syncs it up.
yeah. There you go.
Fap sounds.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna mark this up for you real quick. Just 1 second, Riccio. Okay, great. You got that.
Hey,
All
Kumar,
right.
you know what the fucking claps are for? Do you know now?
Um,
Can I tell this story?
They know it.
we've told it. We've
Well,
told
I mean, new people. I don't know, whatever. It's episode 101.
Do as you will.
it. Go for it if you want.
So when I started recording a couple videos at home, which immediately sounds like a horrible story, but I always saw Riccio and gang doing this clap thing before they started shit, right? But I never quite understood why. So I was like, oh, whatever, I guess I'll just do the fapping because apparently it helps Riccio figure out where shit's going on and why and when and all that stuff, right? So I don't remember, like, I was doing it in the worst possible way, right? Like,
You
Well,
did something along the lines of
Here's what we're supposed to do: is we're clapping so that we make a spike in the audio, and Riccio can sync up the clap on the video with that spike in the audio. That's what it's for. But
How
first
was
of
I doing
all,
it, though?
You had no video,
Yeah.
and rather than doing a quick loud clap, you were going.
oh yeah. Lesson learned.
And in his mic, it just sounded like he was just kind of like
Yeah,
weird,
just-
kind of like meat slappy grossness.
Fapping it
Yeah.
right in the mic.
No, but
Hey Riccio, here's the claps.
Oh yeah, and I'd
let's
always
go.
give him like a story beforehand.
yeah. But yeah, so we grab both those things, the thing you saw the stream with the video and then the audio, we cram it together, we cut off the bits that are unimportant, and we upload it to YouTube. And also putting
Riccio
it
does
onto
all
iTunes.
of it. Give him all the credit.
Well, he's better start doing it again.
Captain Unity.
What do you mean?
iTunes.
It is on iTunes.
I'll break his leg.
It is on iTunes.
They're on iTunes. We're back on iTunes.
This is the threat for the recording.
Oh Jesus. In
You
case
know
I mess
it's
it
nice
up.
to have that thing.
No,
Well,
don't
this
record
is that thing.
Don't record things because you can go back to it and tell me to cut my legs off or something. Anyways, Ray Ray Huto says, "What's up, guys? Happy New Year! It's been a long time since I've been
Happy New
active.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Ray Huto. If you remember, in the one who was new to gaming, I'm the one who was new to gaming. Started mid last year, and you have all. Sorry, I'm totally failing at reading here. And you have all given me great advice on the direction to look into. At the time, I only had a PS3 and never got online and never played co-op or multi. Oh, I didn't have a read thing. Sorry, I just fucked it up. Or multiplayer. Anyways, thanks to you all for the great advice. I'm going to hold off on one of the new consoles because there is so much content on the other systems. I now own a PS3, a Vita, a 360, a 3DS, and the wife got a Wii U. Also,
Fucking yeah,
we
buddy.
have Live and
What did we do
Plus.
to him?
That's awesome.
So it says also we have Live and Plus. There's a plethora of content to get a hold of. We have moved and I have not played a game since early December. We'll have everything running this weekend and I cannot wait. So thank you all again for the advice on where to start. We'll look you up, and we'll have to play. Till next time, ciao.
Yeah.
Well,
So
sure,
awesome.
Keep us posted for sure.
Yeah.
I'm glad, especially
Look
if
at all
you,
the money we siphoned out of that person.
no, but the thing is, with him
That's
getting
terrible.
Plus and the
Buy it on our
PS3,
Amazon links.
he's probably got with Plus and the PS3. You probably have so much stuff to play with, especially recently. Like a lot of the AAA titles from last year have been like free and stuff.
Like Tomb Raider. Yeah, that game's fucking.
Tomb Raider, Dragon's Dogma, BioShock, fucking like even more things. Like,
DMC was
goddamn,
there.
DMC,
DMC.
Metro was there.
Metro. God damn,
Brothers.
it's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm glad we were able to help. That's awesome.
Do keep us posted though.
Yeah,
for
keep us
sure.
posted. Keep letting us know. On episode 100 now, we're gonna read some comments. Devin, I'm gonna fucking rip your face off. What? Oh, I felt like something sticky. I thought you actually stuck like a gum or something. Anyway.
No, he just lightly caressed your neck.
Perfect. Crocodile 90 says, "Is Valkyria Chronicles dead? I've been waiting for almost half a year for the next episode."
School's almost done.
Yeah, it's Ricio's fault.
Yeah, we were supposed to get together, I think, during the shitty March break that I had, but that never happened.
You had a
'Cause
shitty March break?
yeah, I had reading week
When was this?
last week.
Oh, the week right after my big office meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but that didn't work out. So it looks like it's gonna be summer, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Right in the middle of my, 20-day week. Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
The thing is, obviously, like we keep saying that we want to do it. We never really have the time to, but I think it's for sure that Dan and I do actually want to play more Valkyria because
I want to see how that story goes.
Yeah.
I want to see, what
plus it was fun sitting down and recording it.
next
Just
level
us doing.
shit was happening when we stopped.
People were coming trees, bridges, and all this shit. Like what the fuck? I would almost have to rewatch our Let's Play to know what the hell was going on. Maybe,
It's
but
probably actually a good idea. For
No,
you.
I remember all of it.
I'm terrible at that
I'm
stuff.
right
I've
there.
played so much other crap that I've just.
I don't remember how to play the game, which is something that you might want to rewatch because you're the guy who plays the game.
Okay, yeah, that'd be smart. Yes, I know it's been half a
Hey,
year.
how do we target people? All right.
Heading the L1, switching weapons again, like fuck, or
While
swapping.
being shot.
Yeah. But it's gonna definitely happen, and
Hi, I'm Ted.
yeah. That's, bro. No. Yeah, we're definitely gonna play it again. We're
Hey,
definitely
bro, I'm waiting for you.
we're definitely gonna play it again. We're sorry for letting you guys wait, but it's gonna happen.
Don't
at some
worry.
point.
In our brain, my brain at least, I
Yeah.
remember all of it.
Yeah.
It will not die.
All right, here we go. Andrews Davidson has quite the comment for us.
Oh my god.
And here we go. We also got a tweet. I think that we're gonna have to read
Richard,
as
are
well.
you gonna be okay to read all that?
Take a drink before this?
No, we're good. Thanks for the belated birthday stuff. By the way, I was going to go back to every video and check how many questions I've asked, but then I realized I often ask 2 to 3 questions and different things. So I said, nope. I'm just gonna say that I've asked you. So I'm just gonna say that I've asked you approximately 120 questions. If this is all bloody data compiled correctly, I don't suspect it did, but close enough for my taste. I think I misread the intonation for that whole sentence. So there was a comma there, and I think I just said "fuck you," comma, and kept going. Anyways,
That's
getting
what
away from
that stands for.
yeah,
Keep going.
getting away from that aside that I just did there. Now for the real questions. P.S. Riccio, I still despise you for not uploading the 99th podcast before the 100th one because you made it so I couldn't post my list of very varied questions for you guys. Some stuff would be stuff. Sorry, some would be stuff. Some would be stuff you remember. Some might have blown your minds just in perspective. But since Riccio didn't upload that video, I'll never post that list. Oh, too bad. And I'll have to ask some other ones instead. Hope you're happy, Riccio. Oh.
Wow.
Questions. For a throwback.
That's like never being able to get a piece of pre-order content. Is what
That is horrible.
Way to go, Riccio. Way to ruin it.
For a
Time to
throw.
stab him in the neck.
For a throwback, what's your opinion on the afterlife? Do you hold the same beliefs you held back when I asked you? Like Dan with the whole trees and shit ideology.
Was I drinking then?
Afterlife, I think I'm still like freaked out of that stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember what I said last time, but I'm hoping there's something. I don't know.
What the fuck did I say?
I think you die, you become a tree, and then like become an acorn, which spawns another man, and then you kind of keep.
No, okay. The afterlife is essentially a child walking out and throwing down a piece of gum.
Oh,
and then
man.
the afterlife comes out of that.
Devin and
piece
I
of
did a
gum.
presentation, and Devin was doing presentation where they spin, and I'm like, no man, I want to have like a kid come out, throw a gum, and have like the fucking presentation like grow out of it, and like just show as just a transition.
That's a metaphor for my life.
Yeah, there you go.
It's my soul.
I wish I could actually After
Tight and
Effects.
ready.
Tight and ready. Anyways, yeah, what do you guys think of I guess rehash what you guys might think currently?
I hope there's something there.
Yeah, same. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope it's not just blackness for ever.
What?
That's slightly
Man.
inappropriate.
Watching
Oh my god, really?
What?
watching
I
True.
totally missed everything that just happened.
I don't know. Watching True Detective though made me realize that the way they talk about the afterlife is that like you kind of go, you die, stuff restarts, but you don't know about your past, and you just go, you die, and it's like world is crush the can. It's like a circle, but people looking onto it looks like it's a flat circle, but us in it just looks like it's something that you don't realize.
I don't know.
So,
McConaughey said all that, and then Woody Harrelson went.
Yeah. That was great. Yeah, no, yeah. Also, if you guys are watching True Detective, that shit is fucking off the hook. Anyway, Walking Dead is garbage now, though. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I hope there's something.
Caught up on
Scared.
Kill, and you watched all the Fast and Furious movies without me.
I know. I didn't watch
Piece of
Fast
shit. You
6 yet.
Piece of shit. Doesn't fucking matter. That wasn't the fucking point.
I'm sorry, man. Anyway, next question. What is something in the past? What is something you've done in your past that you can look back and say, "Wow, I must have looked like a complete moron, doofus, nincompoop"? Riccio, please try to choose a moment that was not because of part of casting.
Don't go and read my early days on Twitter. That's all. Just don't.
I used to
Bleach blonde hair.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. And it used to be really short, like Riccio short.
Oh,
like
God. You were
shorter
Eminem?
than that,
So
and
it was Eminem.
and it was Eminem's hair essentially.
I used to go to school
I'll show you that
and
grade
play
9
Yu-Gi-Oh
photo.
cards and cut the tips off my gloves so my fingers come out and look like
Thug Life?
Yugi.
Thug Life.
No, be like Yugi. So you'd
There's
have like
nothing to be shamed about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They should have led you into
no,
magic.
the cards were good, but me trying to
Did you build the battle deck?
no.
Hand?
No, I never. I was
totally
out of
had
it.
a buddy who
I
made
was
one
out
out
of
of
it.
aluminum and painted it.
Oh my
and
God.
That's how he played
It's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
fucking rad, man. Just seems the projector off.
But the thing is, I would cut my gloves to be like that, but I'd also pull the cards out and be like,
Seriously, that's
You have to
super
believe in the
hardcore.
heart of the cards.
That's
yeah,
super
I
hardcore.
fucking really,
Friendship
I really,
will
You
always bring
need
you through.
all 5 pieces of Exodia.
Blue Eye Toy Dragon.
oh my God.
Buzzwords.
What about you guys? Anything you guys ever done other than Devin?
I watched that.
What about you?
I've done so much dumb shit in my life. I mean,
All the stories that I've heard is just
oh, for
yeah,
me, for me,
yeah.
yeah, but those aren't even like those aren't. I don't regret any of those. Like, those were just ridiculous. But
Did
I
you
think
have a super gangster
if there was a time that someone
What about the time when you bought a PS4 instead of an Xbox One?
should I hit him now? or?
Don't keep the Nerf guns away. Okay,
You
continue.
should pump shotguns loaded.
Continue.
So, did you just fire one off into the floor?
He knocked it down.
That's why you never keep your finger on the trigger.
So,
yeah.
No, Devin, give me.
I think one of the really dumb things I did was I want to say in grade 6, I'm convinced that there was a day or like a week or something that actually a day or a week. Sorry, there was a month that every couple weeks or whatever I was wearing like army pants, like full out like green camo army pants,
Oh god.
Okay.
and I think that was grade 6, and that was probably like looking back at that I was like, how did I ever justify
Really?
that?
I
must have
once
been-
wore a snowboard helmet for 4 weeks at
must have
high
been the
school
biggest idiot.
Oh my God.
Why would you do that?
I used
because
to.
I could.
I bought like thumb rings and a
Happily
necklace.
came in full combat fatigues with night vision.
Oh my god.
For
Actually,
4
I
days.
just remembered something.
Like full on military grade night vision.
Unreal.
For a while in elementary, I purchased $20 magnets to have like piercing like looking things because you just put them in your face
Yeah.
and it'd be double magnets, and I just had like weird metal shit on my face for no reason.
Richie as a child must have been a really funny.
I was a really
We
fucked up person.
Threw a military grade smoke bomb behind our high school.
Why are you ashamed of that? That sounds like a good story.
Sounds awesome. Yeah.
Police got involved. It's not good. It was really bad.
Someone at my school, on like in the last month of school, pulled the pin off a fire extinguisher and nailed it down and threw it into a classroom.
That's so
Oh
that
my
was
God.
fucking
God.
great. Yeah, but this was like, you know those like red like smoke for marking and stuff?
Yeah.
We went to Montreal and bought a whole bunch of like old army
Like
surplus
pop and smoke.
pop and smoke
Yeah.
grenades from that would probably shouldn't have been sold to a whole bunch of teenagers and brought onto a Greyhound bus.
Oh god.
Yeah, we popped like 5 of those and like threw them and ran through them a bit, and then the police showed up and they're like, "Who did this?" And we're like, They put us in handcuffs and like walked us to the principal.
And
Like, these kids have explosives.
when I was in elementary school, the back of the school was a huge field and had like a track kind of and like a shitty kind of setup for like a baseball diamond, but it was just like a big metal gate. But it was a gate like a fence, but it was like really tall. like maybe I don't know, like 20 feet or something, like 15. I don't know, like fucking really tall. And a kid climbed up it, and
Did you push him off?
no. He climbed up and he started being like he was just being stupid, and he came back down except for his underwear got caught. And it ended up like ripping and getting caught, and then I just remember he was like stuck there for like an hour, and I remember him shitting his pants, and it was it was just like this. Oh my god, is this happening? Like,
I forgot the best part of that fire extinguisher story is that the
Yeah.
VP chased the guy like a kilometer
Oh
on
my
foot
God.
Really?
No,
and brought him back to the school.
Damn.
He just because the guy just bailed.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
dear God. Anyways,
School was awesome. School was a good time.
moving on to more questions here.
Shooting at fluorescent
Also
lights
from
with,
Andreas Davidson.
Airsoft guns.
Also from Andreas Davidson. He says, with games like Titanfall, Dark Souls series, and Rogue Legacy, to name a few.
Sorry. You need to start that again because we were laughing.
Okay. With games like Titanfall, Dark Souls, with games like Titanfall, Dark Souls series, Rogue Legacy, to name a few, creating their own specialized subgenres, what is the next combination of genres, subgenres that will seem weird at first, but will come out to be amazing? Totally your own opinion.
Surgeon RTS.
Surgeon RTS? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what.
Means it's an RTS, but you're directing hospital staff. But then when you
Oh.
do something, you go into surgeon simulator, and it's just like fucked
Okay,
up physics.
I thought you meant like.
But then you have to go in, and it's all spreadsheets like Eve, and you have to balance the budget. Turns out you've actually been running the Ottawa hospital.
So when you said Surgeon RTS, I was thinking, you know what's that like playing game on the iPad where you kind of direct them to whatever?
Flight control.
I thought it would be like it would,
Directing like blood cells.
no, but it would be like a dude like being cut open and like part of him is bleeding, and you're like, okay, you grab the scalpel and you go there, but the scalpel's like moving slowly. You're like, oh no, I gotta get ready for the bandages, and you kind of move it, and the bandages kind of like because it's RTS, and it's like,
You're half
Cut,
describing
and then-
trauma center.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I guess so. But Trauma Center, except for you wouldn't choose it, like you'd have it be moving, so you have to make sure it, like cuts,
So,
and it's
so
like
you would be a director of surgery telling the interns what to do,
Yeah.
and they'd be slowly moving.
yeah, like do we do it? Yeah, just keep going. Oh yeah, get the guys ready. Oh.
Cut his intestines open. We'll patch it up. We'll just say that we nicked it.
It'd be really crazy. But yeah, no, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I think that would be great. Where it had combinations of spreadsheets from Eve. It had you had to make timetables for the nurses, and you had to deal with like
It's
lawsuits.
just like micromanagement. Though.
Yeah, it's
like
a
a time
surgical RTS.
I would like to choose something.
Not a bad idea.
Choose something
Patent
that
pending.
that is already being made, which is a rhythm shooter. Chroma from Harmonix looks fucking fantastic.
But you're not making it.
No, I'm saying, but that'd be
That's-
something that'd be really
that's
awesome.
Not the point. Did you make it?
It doesn't.
Is this a subgenre that you?
It doesn't.
would
It doesn't
like
say
to
that
see?
you create it. It just says what is the next combination of subgenres that will seem weird at first, but will come out to be amazing.
Surgical RTS.
Yeah, but I think Chrome is gonna be pretty awesome. Shooting with rhythm and like having each team have like a different musical thing that as you're taking over the map in domination, it's like mixing. But like your guitar riff is awesomer than that dude's
I
like
just
ska
wanted the
band
Rogue
thing.
Squadron. What's that? Nobody makes those anymore, so it's new, right? Space and
Futuristic space sim
Sure.
with direct
combat, space sim, and statistics to get you medals. I don't know what
Man,
the
I
it's
cannot
not a
wait
combination
for.
of genres, but I just want to know.
Star Citizen.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know.
$150.
Kumar, do you have any random input of mashes of
I
genres?
don't think I'm creative enough to come up with.
Rogue Squadron and multiplayer. That's what I want. They're a two-player thing, but it's not really.
We'll talk about Star Citizen on the way home, and you're gonna be like, okay, yeah.
no,
I
we
wanna see,
talked
like,
about it on the podcast.
Kumar,
before,
like,
but
some
it's
kind of, like,
weird
slow-moving,
MMO, so I don't want that.
maybe you have like people playing through Spelunky, and you're like the map maker, and you're trying to like fuck them up and trying to like make weird
What would
shit,
that,
and they have to try to.
what genre would
I don't
that
know.
be, though?
That'd be like a dungeon keeper.
I can think of a lot of like
Spelunky.
I can think of a lot of games that I'd love
You
to
don't
see
understand
like almost like a
Star
mashup.
Wars.
Yeah.
But genres, I don't think I can name them. Like,
Yeah.
I
Make the
don't know.
Wookiee sound.
I don't
Like-
know what would be unique enough to really
a
work.
dungeon keeper Spelunky mashup, like Spunker, not Spunker, Spelunk keeper, keep spunking.
Spunky?
I don't know, whatever. That would be kind of weird. Actually, that wouldn't make sense because you'd have to like dig out the mine. And people, fuck it, whatever. It'd be like Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, but Spelunky side 2D. Actually, Mighty Quest is a pretty good mashing, but then again, that's kind of already been somewhat done. Anyway, moving on from that random question. Hopefully, we answered that okay. Sweet too. Sompy Star Study, the Great Attractor, a space anomaly which is still relatively murky in what it actually is. But basically, we know it is a massive area of space that that, as the name states, is attracting lots of galaxies, including the Milky Way. Yet it is still receding away from most places it is attracting. Its mass is most likely several tens of thousands of Milky Ways, galaxies, not candy. That'd be stupid. That's what he says. Wow, so it's like something that's pulling but also pushing away at the same time. That is
Gravity's
attracting,
Gravity's
is
real
receding away from most. Oh, so it's going farther away and pulling things with it? That seems crazy. Holy shit. The Great Attractor. That sounds insane. Damn, Devin, check that out.
Yeah, this shit's fucking insane.
And then he says, P.S. My hope for what I'll be remembered for as, after I've taken my last step in this form is encapsulated in that little sentence Kumar said. And I do love to... What sentence? I don't remember what you said. And I do love to hear those small moments spoken in clarity. For it shows me that I've changed from what I was just a little more. And his quote is, Sweet Tooth changed us a million times by asking us all these questions that he asks us. Kumar Jerath. 2014. In reference to a question Sweet Tooth asked the Unity team. That seems like such a cool reference. That's awesome.
We need more references like that.
Yeah, that's actually a fucking awesome quote.
Mind you, at the same time, though, if we actually started doing that, all of Sompi's would be the most violent, ridiculous things. It would make Sompi seem like such a terrible person.
Hashtag murderer Sompi.
What, we're doing hashtag?
No, like
No.
so
We're doing hashtags?
Sweet Tooth brought up a quote for me, and then he added my name. So I'm just saying, if other people went and started quoting all the shit that we've said over all these different podcasts,
It'd be terrible.
all of yours would just be crazy.
Reread your quote.
If you do like you know when you do like ellipses like dot 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 and then it's like another part of the quote, you could just make me sound like a complete racist or like complete ridiculous
You
stuff.
can do that to all of us, though.
Yeah.
Except for Dan. I think Dan's the only one.
Read me the quote.
Yeah.
Kumar has said, Sweet Tooth changed us a million times by asking us all these questions that he asks us.
Great.
It's awesome. And that's it for Andrew Davidson's question.
Awesome.
Iku Will says, Happy episode 100, guys. I've watched every episode and I'm still ready for more. He
There you go.
He also says, can you put your Counter-Strike matches on YouTube? In this time zone, I can't often spectate or play with you guys, but I really want to watch the matches.
Can you just take demos from...
Yeah, you can take demos from stuff you played. However, it would be hard.
Like, I don't know how
Just
we would
take the
upload
speedy
that.
ones.
You'd have to take speedy ones, but you'd have to like take the point of views from different people and do like weird stuff. But we could try to if you.
Well, there's
like,
the
pick
auto
it up.
director thing, right?
Yeah, it's the auto director, I guess. But yeah, we
Yeah,
could.
actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
What I might do for you, Iku Will, is I could like I've downloaded those demos, so I can like download, save them, and just like send them out to
I
you.
have a
real quick.
few that the ones I didn't get.
I'll
So-
take a look into that.
So I could try sending them to you or something.
I
But
might be able to
yeah.
set that up.
Oh, yeah.
Chaz D says, if you choose from a superpower that changes your poop into super poop, allow it to be like acid, what would you choose?
Oh my god.
He would go with quick harding, unbreakable poo.
That's pretty sweet, but mine would be Midas poo,
Golden poo.
golden poo. But it's not 100% pure because there might be some corn in it.
Okay. That was a corny joke.
It just gets worse and worse.
So, but you can melt it down, though it smells a little bit. So, it's all right.
It may as well be poop.
Okay. All right. Speaking of gold,
I won't up you for platinum. There you go.
have you guys ever like read what is in Fort Knox? Like, you know, it's just like a gold
Thought
reserve,
this was a
right?
poop
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
There's some retarded amount, like $3 trillion worth of gold in Fort Knox. And there's another place like that underneath Manhattan that's got like $400 billion worth of gold or something obscene like that.
I'd
It's like
believe
4.2 metric tons of gold. They're just like sitting in gold bullion in Fort Knox.
I know.
And like another, like,
I know the Rooster Teeth
It's retarded.
podcast was counting how much is actually apparently held in those things and like translating into actual money and shit, and it's just like, what the fuck?
yeah, it's actually illegal for U.S. citizens to own any gold
Any of
coins
those?
or
Yeah.
gold bullion.
Holy fuck!
It's
Wow.
it's illegal.
Wow.
You're not allowed to do it.
To answer your question, Chaz D, I was gonna say something that like would smell like flowery or like ocean fresh.
Is he asking about
Fired
smell
out Old
or-
Spice
for the poop? Because you could either sell it, but then you could just kind of like, I don't know.
Not like a
I don't-
man.
Oh my god.
Because think of this, like I don't know about you guys, but I don't like pooping in public places. Okay,
I don't.
so
There are 4
could you
locations on
imagine
this planet I poop?
pooping in a public place and like a thunk ass golden fucking nugget comes out of your ass? You're
But
never
here's
gonna poop in
okay,
public,
you don't understand this.
especially because you come out and you want to keep it. So you're just like, people are like, the fuck you doing there? It smells
No.
like shit.
Riccio.
If you start pooping gold, Okay, you develop facilities for that.
Okay, I guess so. Okay.
Riccio.
Okay,
you don't-
fine,
you
Dan.
don't
You're
understand.
Use the
selling-
gold.
Yeah,
Riccio,
like,
you don't understand. I would rather die a horrible, painful death due to constipation than poo in a public place.
Oh God.
Not that I'm for this. or
I
anything.
will go if I'm on a trip out at someone's house. I won't poo for 4 days.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Okay, so I gotta say something here. I gotta say
It
something
is
here.
weird. Yeah. No, I'll feel the same way. Yeah.
Never once in history has there been a recorded death or STD or any of that nonsense caught by someone sitting on a public toilet seat.
That's okay. My fear has nothing.
Just-
4 days? What the fuck?
My fear has nothing
Why
to
wouldn't
do
you
with
just squat?
the cleanliness of the toilet.
Squat
or
over the toilet seat,
it's-
pinch out a fucking turd
It-
dragon, and wipe.
You don't
Get the hell
understand.
No,
out.
it's a
You
fudge
understand?
dragon, please.
It has everything to do with the actual smell
Of the toilet or
Yeah.
the bathroom.
and the potential sound. I don't want to be going and have some dude walk in and all he hears is me dropping bombs on the Porcelain City. Because when I walk into a bathroom,
Porcelain City. Is that what you call it?
because when I go into the bathroom and I hear somebody else doing that, I get incredibly uncomfortable, especially when they throw in a grunt for good measure.
You know what
It's just awkward.
I feel bad when you go to the bathroom sometimes in public places and you kind of like you hear somebody like in the bathroom and they scuttle up and they try to like you hear them doing like no like a
I
murder
dropped my keys.
no like a murderer's in the house and you do like and you kind of hear them every once in a while like they're trying not to breathe so you kind of
Yo,
don't think they're there
I
but
don't
you're
know
like
what's wrong with you, but when I
see
go
it.
into a public bathroom, I take a piss and I get the F out. Like,
No, I do too, but I feel bad when you're in there and like you're taking a
I've
piss.
heard that you've had a conversation with someone about chips.
Oh
That's weird.
yes,
I
that
can't-
was so wrong on so many levels.
Oh God.
Was that a Future Shop?
No, that was when you were at Center.
I wouldn't be surprised. The government is like, there's no shame in the federal government, and I'm sure it's probably the same on the American side as well. But people just don't give a shit. Like, there's a guy straight up eating chips while he was sitting on the can,
Oh my God.
and I'm talking like straight up. You can hear him crunching eat every chip, and like I was like,
Isn't there like
Is it-
poo flakes
excuse me.
all over that stuff?
I was like, are you seriously eating chips right now while you're taking a dump? I was like, yeah, man, just didn't have time to eat.
but isn't there
Just
like
eat my sandwich.
Isn't your body getting confused because it's like you're putting food in and then it's
but isn't there like poo
Didn't he
flecks
tell you what
floating
flavor
around in the air?
they were?
yeah,
or
they were all
something?
dressed.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Well, he was. Wow, that was weird. I've had to poop
But
in
yeah,
like
man, I'm eating
on the
all
job
dressed.
a
And
few
then
times.
he actually. So here's the thing: he didn't know where it was, but he like dropped the bag a little
Oh
bit
no.
to show me that he
Oh,
was still
okay.
eating. I was
I
like,
thought you were saying he
okay,
dropped the bag and he
I
still ate
fucking
it.
believe you.
Oh, that's grody.
That's disgusting. Okay. Anyway, fuck that. Anyway,
I told you all these stories.
some like awesomely ocean fresh poo
Talk
would.
about the random shit I've been through for hours and hours.
Get,
Yeah, I
get,
can't-
get Shanghai's question next because we missed his like 2 times beforehand.
Cool. That sounds good. Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, I don't know. I take some sort of freshy, awesome poo that people would possibly enjoy
Alright.
smelling.
Why don't you just use
Reads
poopery?
Phil's comment.
Phil Benninger says, "Stop doing podcasts, you idiots."
No.
Actually, I believe he
Fuck
said
you.
idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, idiots. IDOTs.
So
Idiots. Yeah, well, Phil, you're an idiot.
No.
You stop doing podcasts.
actually, my response to that would just be stop listening, man.
No. But it's
like
funny. It's funny because
podcasts.
when he said that, we also missed a week. So you
So
won.
he took it personally and he won. Yeah.
Yeah, you won, man. Then
You
Aiku
won.
will. Then Aiku will
Not a podcast.
respond.
This is
Stop
a
doing
memoir."
podcasts, you idiots. You're joking, right? So we had a little bit of a confrontation going on.
So this is
Who
no longer a
wins?
podcast.
Who's next? You decide. I'll never comment battle. Comment battles of something. Anyways, yeah, that's it for the YouTube comments. And moving on to
go to
the
that
chat. Let's go ahead and
You got
throw.
like 40 seconds of my time.
Shanghai says dubstep versus heavy metal. Who is the winner?
Dubstep.
Dubstep.
What?
Corn.
Dubstep.
Corn versus the Pokemon theme song.
Corn.
Corn.
Pokemon theme song.
Pokemon.
Corn.
No, in a battle? Okay.
No, this is just what I think it's
Pokemon.
Oh,
preference.
Pokemon theme song,
Pokemon.
not corn. God no.
I like corn.
Yeah, I'd rather
Did
stick
you
a
think
screwdriver.
Did you
into
think
my
corn
ear.
like the food?
No, I thought like corn, like they were physical people battling and embodiment.
Oh,
of
and
a
who would
song.
win?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the corn dude would totally win. You feel
No,
like
the Pokemon would win.
Okay.
Charmander would shit all over his
no,
face.
but this is
In fire.
this is a person embodying the song. Think of what
Yeah,
the
I
Pokemon
guess.
person would be. It would
They
be-
are the very best.
I would still
Like no one ever was.
for personal preference. I would
And
choose.
the corn dude.
Done.
Sacrifice. All
All right.
right, I bow down to that one.
Anyway, I would choose corn actually. I don't know.
I'm
why.
gonna wrap this up. So,
Hold on. What is your
if you
favorite
guys
pun
have
of all
been
time?
tuning in on our iTunes,
How
make
am I
sure you come
supposed
over
to
to
know?
our YouTube and check us out. We
Oh, sorry.
are-
That wasn't actually a Shanghai's question. He says, think of the last person who you know that. Whoa. Oh, question from Tumblr. Think of the last person who you know that died. You have the chance to give them 1 hour of life back, but you have to give up 1 year of yours. Do you do it? Why or why not?
Yeah, I would.
Yes, absolutely.
I would do it. I don't know who I would choose though.
I know who I would choose.
My grandpa, I think.
Me. Though, actually, for me, it would be my girlfriend's grandfather. He passed away very suddenly over the summer, so
Damn.
be a nice
1 hour seems tough
gift
though.
back. But think of what you can do in an hour.
Is it, do you
Yeah.
also
Get
go
laid,
back in
do
time
pilot
and
code.
Yeah,
say,
do you go back in time or
look,
do
you
you
have
go-
an hour.
I think it could be anybody. But the thing is, I think what would be
Assaults.
tough is like 1 hour would be great for something like, for example, what Devin's talking about, something that's sudden that people don't have the chance.
Yeah.
But
then you
one,
can finally get your
yeah,
goodbyes out.
the goodbyes and the closing. But the thing is, if it's one person of like,
What if it's accidental? Can they stop it? What are the rules here?
no, I think you still die. It's just you
Too
come
many
back.
variables, Dan. Too many variables.
I don't know. That'd
Pooping
be tough.
platinum.
If I had to choose somebody, I don't know who I would choose. But I would definitely do that.
I feel like
I don't know.
if you poop platinum, Dan, you'd crash the platinum market, and then therefore value would decrease. But with the
Smart
gold market,
here.
but with the
I'm
gold,
smart here. I don't have to crash the market. I just trickle it out,
But-
you know?
to go for the question for a second though, 1 year of your life I feel isn't that bad, unless you're
I'm not
like
gonna live past
set.
40 anyways.
Yeah, if you're set to like quote unquote die young, then maybe it's crappy. But for people, if you
radiation,
intend to live for a really long time and you have
Same
like
thing.
a year off of like being like 80 is probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it depends which. Yeah, there's too many variables for that question, I think.
yeah. Keonso wants to know, do you guys plan to have an amazing video when the FTL expansion comes out? Yes. I'm pretty
Absolutely, absolutely.
pretty sure we'll do this. And
I'm stoked for that. It's one of my most anticipated titles.
Yeah, and I think that's it for questions. Shanghai, we read the right ones, I hope. What if you were supposed to die the next day? You literally had to bring them back just to watch you die. Oh my god, that'd be super funny. Yeah, I'd do it. What's the... It's just like... Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please don't start shooting that.
No, I wasn't gonna shoot.
Okay, thank
I
God.
just literally haven't seen it. So
Okay. Yeah, no,
The
that's it for
pump
the...
on it is fantastic.
That's it for the questions, you guys, and thanks for everyone
gotta
for
shoot.
joining us. Devin, you want to go ahead and send us out of this?
sorry.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm Sompy, and
Sweet Two had a question. One question for Unicast. Hey, any of you guys want an ESO beta code for this Friday, 12 p.m.?
I would like one.
No, thank you.
Yes,
Was that us? So for you guys? You guys?
I would like it.
You would like it?
Yeah.
All right, Sweet Two will contact you. Sorry, I don't know if I was supposed to read that out loud. I already said it out loud. All right, Devin, go ahead and do your thing.
Hey, again, how are you guys doing? If you guys been tuning in with us on iTunes, because we're up there now, make sure you come over to your YouTube and check out some of our videos. We're hoping after our school time, we will be picking them back up again, like FTL and Valkyria Chronicles, and maybe some Counter-Strike soon, potentially. If you guys are, just tuning in right now and made it this far, hey, good on you. I'm Sompy. And thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you leave us a like and a comment below, because we do read them out, and, we're cool like that. So, I've been Sompy.
I'll reach you.
I've been Dan.
And I'm Kumar.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
See you later, guys. Take care.
Thanks for watching.